every time I order food, give me a sign that I need to stop ordering food and just make something. Spend all this money for you to give me this crap. I mean, they gave my money back, but that's not the point.
It's the principle, Smokey.
You gotta move it over a little bit. I didn't want the door to be moved, but I guess we move the.
I can't see it.
Right there, right there.
Ready when you are.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Get Lifted. 30 is the new 20. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you're notified the next time we post or go live. I'm the Heifer.
CrisxmasOD, SmileyJizzle,
Tofu Press.
we in the building. Arson Entertainment in the motherfucking building.
Arson?
Sure. Ah man, we got an exciting year, man. I'm working on some crazy shit. I ain't gonna even spoil it. I'm gonna wait until it happens because I really want it to be special.
Big things I going, son.
We're gonna have fun this year. How's everybody weekend and shit?
Much needed rest.
It's always good to like get that rest. Like you like everybody that do like a regular job that go to work 9 to 5 and shit. After you get off of work,
You don't want to do shit.
you don't want to do nothing, yo. Like I don't want to do shit after I get off of work. Like I just want to go to sleep and shit, man. But it'd be so hard to just go to sleep. I mean, you always got like responsibility. Like some people got kids and shit. You know what I mean? You still gotta cook for your kids and shit when you get off of work. You still gotta work after you get off of work. You know what I mean? After work, you go right back to work. Like, you know what I mean? Like off the clock and I'm working. Yeah.
You do be feeling like that.
It's real, man.
Well, I came back home. Nala ran outside.
Oh no.
Damn.
She's trying to get pregnant
She
again.
was outside all night too because I went to sleep.
She's trying to get pregnant.
I wasn't about to chase her. I'm like, I'm
cold as fuck
tired.
out
I'm
there.
like, you playing
I
games.
bet she won't go out there again.
But that's because Demir's cousin had to use the bathroom, and then so she came in when she dropped me off.
Oh,
and
she
then,
didn't know.
But well, she was like, "Oh, you sure she gonna be okay?" She won't have to be. She don't be going nowhere anyway. She just stay in the backyard. She probably came right back up to the door when I closed it, but I went to sleep. So, but I woke up early.
And she was out there.
I opened the door. She just came up.
I knew it, yeah. She's scared out there for real. She just want to see it.
Then I went back to sleep. I let her in, went back to sleep and closed my door. So I don't know where you went. You need a bath, and you're not coming in my room. So you're outside. So. Because she probably was out there.
Being nasty.
Fornicating.
She's out there being nasty.
She's out there for 4 hours.
You better give me some kittens. Stop playing.
Cat tricking.
She went out. I told you she went under the car that time with that orange cat. And then I heard the scream. I'm like, what?
Going under the car with fucking Garfield.
He got fixed though. You can tell he got fixed.
Wow, as fuck.
That's what, yeah.
Yo, I seen this video before I left the crib. This shit had me kind of tight. I wanted to like It's not one of our topics, but I wanted to talk about this shit. This shit's kind of crazy. Fucking imagine. All right, so let's just jump right into it. Like, you not dating, you married. Imagine you married to somebody, and they telling people, "Oh yeah, he wasn't that cute in the beginning,
Wow.
but I learned to love this nigga, and I married him. Y'all got kids, everything." But she online with it. It ain't just like she with her homegirls at the hairdresser, which is still bad. But she online with it.
What she said, but don't misquote her. She never said, the caption is misleading. She did basically say he wasn't, but she said I was not attracted to him. She never called him ugly or said
that's not their business.
Attracted,
that's not
though.
the world business,
Still, people
no,
can take that shit some type of way.
Like, but I'm just to clarify. She
I mean,
never
you not an 8. I mean, but you know what I mean? Like, that's still like a jab. Like, why you, but like, beauty's in the eye of the beholder and all that. But like, when you know, like, okay, hopefully you got somebody for them and not for what they can give you.
What it sounded like is what.
But it sounded like she wanted him for what he could give her from what she was saying.
Yeah,
she
wasn't
grew,
attractive.
but that's what I'm saying. So like, you making a nigga, regardless of what the nigga look like, you already making it look like, damn, this nigga must be a gargoyle, like, you know what I mean? And then he a normal nigga, like, he what niggas look like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know, I'm not gonna say he a handsome guy, pause, you know what I mean? But he looked like a normal person. Both his eyes is there, you know what I mean? He got a nose, you know what I mean? Like, got lips, you know what I mean? He don't got bumps and shit all over his face, you know what I mean? Like, he got, the one thing that was an L, bro. He had a bonnet on in the video, like, and I'm like, nigga, how you got a bonnet on with your shorty, like twins? Like, yo, what y'all doing?
But that says everything we need to know about what type of relationship. Y'all wearing bonnets together.
Simple fact
so
that
of course she gonna
he
be
let her blast
you.
him online like that already says who wears the pants.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, yo, like you gotta.
He live in her house.
If you don't display that masculine energy, you're gonna get ran the fuck over, and that shit happens over and over and over and over.
She looked like a lesbian anyway, so I was confused.
But that's what I'm saying. Maybe that's what he likes.
That's fine.
He sound like he likes.
So you're saying that, but you don't even. I don't know. Like, it just don't make sense.
They do, yo. They be out there, man. They be
and
dabbling,
she was like,
man.
when I went to basketball practice, you played basketball.
You know what a dyke told me?
I don't know.
Because I got dyke homegirls. I don't even know if they feel comfortable with me calling them homegirls. They want to call them homeboys or home studs or whatever.
Nah, dykes is girls, baby.
But look, my dyke homegirl, she told me, well, she probably don't fuck with me no more because we ain't talking a minute. But look, she said, yo, I don't know how you gonna call yourself a lesbian and you using a dildo. Like, what's up with that? Why you want something to be inserted inside you if you a woman? Like, I always be like, you wish this was real or whatever when they be pegging the joint.
Say that again.
Pleasure.
What?
It's not.
Cause they saying why do you want to be penetrated if you really a lesbian? Like, if you really like
so
girls,
how do you get your girl? Because your girl's gonna have to like something. She's not gonna like just bumping clitorises.
Because every girl isn't stimulated internally. Some women are stimulated externally. Like, a lot of women are stimulated externally, but a lot of niggas don't know that. But that's what I'm saying.
They
with
are
them,
stimulated. They just don't know how to.
It's different. It's different ways. Yeah,
open that up.
It's different ways. Like it has to be what's called a coital climax, which means you have to hit that spot every single time in order to give them a coital climax. But it's a lot easier to give them an external climax. But this is the thing with lesbians. They feel like, and I don't know if it's the whole community, because I'm, but I had some female friends that, they on the same team, and they've said certain things to me that I was like, oh shit. Like, I never thought about that shit, because I'm like, yo, why do y'all like to pound each other out if y'all don't like dudes? Like, y'all hate dudes so much, but y'all want a dude that's like a chick. Is that what y'all want?
Because it's for pleasure. They're not attracted to the physical look of a man. The penetration is for pleasure.
But these dykes be having do-rags on. They be, you know what I mean? They really be they be
They
like
still a woman.
worse than
They're
Young and
still
May.
not a
You ever
man.
seen
And men and women are different.
Could Have Been
You're gonna
Love?
get a
You ever seen
different-
Could Have Been
No,
Love?
I'm not going to
Yo.
watch that.
On season, listen, Could Have Been Love season 1 is crazy, yo. Check it out, yo.
I'm
Could Have
not
Been
watching
Love,
it.
y'all.
I've seen clips. That don't get stupid.
It's funny as hell, yo. You gotta watch
Nah,
it.
that shit is-
But yo, this dude, he tried to get whatever girl he could get. He getting studs. He getting straight up. They don't even like dudes at all. They never been with a dude in their whole life.
That's for
And he wanna
Allegedly.
be the first one.
It's Drewski.
It's
That's for entertainment.
Drewski.
Yeah.
He wanna be the first one. But think
All
about
the
it.
shows are.
I psychologically, what do you think about that though? You think it's something wrong with
Maybe
him?
if it
Like
wasn't Drewski.
I never to
Smiley.
turn a
then
girl out.
woman
What's
could do
about that? What do you
But
think
I don't
about
think
that?
Smiley?
Drewski would
What
be
up?
capable of doing that if
Talk
it
about
was
it.
possible.
Me personally, I think that this is entertainment, and he's a funny dude,
Mhm.
and it's already a funny concept of having a woman that never had dudes or never looked at dudes.
That's a
like
virgin,
that.
like in a sense.
Yeah, so you know what I mean. I think it's a flex. I think it's a win.
It's a flex
because
Okay,
you know why.
I got you.
I
didn't want to hear you
hold
say
on, hold
it.
on,
I
hold
wanna
on.
hear you say
I've
it.
had hold on. I've had experience with a gay girl where she was a
Oh,
lesbian.
he
This is in
he went in the
hold
dark
on.
side.
Let me tell the story. It's a quick story.
Shit.
I've had an experience with a alleged stud. You see what I'm saying? First
Okay.
off, when they
Why you
take
gotta say alleged? Why you gotta do her like that?
because all right, she was a stud, but I say alleged
My
because
lesbian
You
we was.
attracted at both people. that
My
are
lesbian
bisexual.
friend.
Hold on.
Oh,
So
and if you're
hold on,
a guy,
E. Let me
you
finish.
lesbian,
E.
that's
Hold on.
okay.
The story's not gonna take that long, right? So she was different in the sense of when you were saying that they don't like penetration. That's real, but it was on some trauma shit. It wasn't on no like this is
Somebody
just my
touched
preference. Yeah, this is on some. Yeah, something happened in the past where she correlates like, no, I don't want nothing inside of me. I don't want, you know what I mean? She was fearful of it because,
Okay.
you know what I mean? We're sitting there, we're fooling around, we're kissing and shit. She's, you know, she's pleasing me the best that she know how. She's stroking me off and shit. And I'm trying to please her the best way I know how. But I wasn't with the clitoris stimulation because I was a young boy. So I'm trying to finger pop. Right?
Got
Viscous
to.
energy.
I'm sorry. You're right. I didn't know what I was doing basically. So there was I tried to, can I say penetrate? I don't know.
Say that?
Yeah, I tried to penetrate and she wasn't with that. And I'm like, okay, so around, you know what I mean? You don't have to go inside. You could just rub around. That was her thing because she didn't want to be penetrated. She's still with a guy. You know what I mean? So technically it was straight and like outside of them clothes, oh my God, it was
Yeah,
nice.
I know, they be
it
hiding
was
it.
fucking nice.
They be
Yeah,
hiding
like she
Don't hide
used
it,
to
divide it.
she used to fucking wrap around her titties so cause she had some big ass titties. She used to have to wrap around the titty so it stayed close to the chest so it looked like she had a bird
With
chest.
like,
So I didn't know.
With like that gauze.
Yeah,
that
like
shit,
yeah,
that
like
athletes
I
use,
didn't know,
yeah.
like the tape. Yeah, I didn't know. And then she
Wow.
took all that shit off, and then it was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Right, because they don't lift it up
Yo!
anymore, so it have to.
The motherfucker
yeah.
was like, yo, the motherfucker was like,
that's what I'm saying. That's my
I've
thing.
been
Like
cooped up for so long.
that's my thing. Like yo,
Let me
relax. Like you know what I'm
Let me
saying? I'm
out.
glad that she could relax in front of me. We didn't even do anything because she didn't like. How am I gonna do something if she don't?
Wait,
want?
she was walking around like that? Like,
What you mean walking around like what?
With her titties.
With her joints out.
stashed
No,
up.
in like we was.
They
getting it
were
poppin'.
about to
Yeah,
do
we was about
something.
to.
but I'm saying, like, you said, like, would she just get up?
She was
and,
comfortable with me,
like walking around, like,
yeah. Like,
she didn't want to, like, go like this?
nah, nigga, not with me.
She felt like a girl. You made her feel like a girl
That's
again.
what I think. That's what I think.
That's what Drewski
That's what I
want to
think.
do. That's what Drewski doing.
That's what I
Like,
think. That's
that's
what
the
I
only
think.
thing I'm saying. Like, I'm saying there's something to be said about it because some of these girls look good. The Daddy Yankee one, nah, but
It be some
I mean, not
guys
Daddy
that
Yankee.
be looking good too, I be like, damn,
Himothy look kind of crazy,
why
but,
you
like,
do
cause she him. But that's what they do now, yo. That's what they look. I you know when they be like, what do you identify as? He,
I had
him,
to take
his,
a 2
you know what I mean?
hour training for my job on
Shit, you better be glad.
transgender.
Don't they got a few days left there at the, you know what I mean? They train you. I mean, that's promising. That's like, yo, shit. We try and keep people.
Not a few days, probably in May. I think they said it's longer than the
My job on some trying to let people go type. Well, I ain't gonna say too much because I know people probably be tuning in. So if you got any questions, go to your managers. But yeah. So I don't know if my wife gonna say, yo, I wasn't really attracted to him like that. Pack your shit.
Yeah, this.
You know what I mean? Like you really online is crazy. Like if we was joking and you was sitting there like,
I could take
when
that.
I first saw you wasn't all that. Like you was because
fine.
let me tell you some shit. I got real life story like this online, but I know a girl that was gorgeous, and to the women that know me and you know what I mean, whatever, don't be feeling no type of way because I said a girl gorgeous. Like it is what it is. She looked good.
Mm-hmm.
But the girl was fire. Like she was like probably one of the baddest chicks I've ever seen in a minute.
What happened?
She was with a dude. The dude been chasing her for mad long. Since they was young. For years. Finally got her. Wifed her. Gave her 2 kids.
Of course he did.
She was like, yo, she ain't never felt him. He wasn't never cute. He just had motorcycles. He had money. He had a good job. He was a respectable.
She made
the safe, you know what I mean? They got beautiful children.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The kids look like her, luckily. Feel me? And
So
know
you
what I mean?
agree with her?
What?
Yeah, he ugly.
I mean, she's cute.
No, you said luckily.
You reaching, but I'm saying,
Why
hold
you said
on.
luckily?
Let me finish my story because you are reaching. But let me finish my story. So they're girls, like you know what I mean. Like obviously the mother's beautiful. You want the daughters to look like the mom. But anyways, we're not reaching. In the story, but nah, that was her. That's her. She a woman. Through the lens of a woman, who knows what the fuck y'all want? Y'all fuck with ugly niggas.
No, because you said luckily.
No, but
that
I'm saying because the kids.
Because you know these people.
For the sake of
no,
but I'm saying he was a normal nigga. Like, to me, niggas is niggas. If you look like Beetlejuice, you know what Beetlejuice look like?
So if you
that's a wild looking nigga.
Why would you say
that's a wild looking nigga.
Like
you know what I mean? Rest in peace and shit.
Normally, if someone says luckily,
if a nigga look like a nigga that's not supposed to, that you don't be walking around, cause a nigga know if you gonna introduce somebody to somebody, cause the girls
hold on,
cause the girls is pretty and the mother look good. So I said, luckily they look like they mom. She didn't choose the nigga for his looks. She already said that. That was the beginning of the story if you was paying attention.
No, but I'm asking you because you mentioned the other person.
I don't care about the nigga.
You was like, he looked regular.
It's just for the story.
I'm asking.
You want that context for...
Because you said it in the other story. You said the other dude looked regular. That's why. But you answered it, so continue. You said he looked regular.
I did answer it from the beginning, but anyway, listen.
Where you get that hoodie?
I ordered it from... I don't know.
Can we get that from down south? But anyway, she telling everybody, oh, he wasn't on that. Now we all sitting together. Oh, this nigga wasn't even cute. Like the only reason I'm like, yo, so how you have a kid with the nigga? You had 2 kids with him. And you know what I mean? The nigga, you know, doing whatever he's supposed to do at home. She could stay home. They got beautiful wedding. I go to the wedding. Feel me? As a plus motherfucker. Go to the wedding. Right. I'm a plus nigga. Like, I don't know why the fuck they choose me to go. I went, had a good time, got drunk with the people.
A plus nigga.
A plus nigga. And it looked good. Fast forward, like, maybe a year later, this nigga cheating on her with another joint, little brown skin joint, that's fire.
I just was about to, hold on. Before you say anything, that's why she's mad. That's exactly why the fuck she's mad.
Bitch, who you think you is?
That's exactly why she's mad.
That's
exactly why she's mad.
What she said probably is true.
Special.
She probably do feel
But
that.
it came out.
I wasn't attracted to you, and then you gonna have the audacity.
To cheat
that part.
Yeah.
Now look.
Her ego got
fucked up.
Yeah,
now look,
she got humble.
Fuck with a nigga.
Ugly niggas cheat.
Then,
Niggas can't.
That's what I got to say.
But look, She did it to herself. Why? The nigga smelling himself. Oh, I got a blazing wife. Smelling himself. Oh, I wasn't that nigga. You telling niggas that? You telling people that in front of people?
Oh, this is after he found out that she was telling them?
He knew.
Oh, I thought this was before.
He ain't cute. He ain't getting the hit. Cause all he could do is want to smash every single time you see her. That's why they had 2 kids back to back. Like, nah.
Okay.
Now she fucking with a fucking nigga
humble.
in the halfway house.
She humble.
Nigga in the halfway house, giving it to her the way she wanted.
But he from the halfway
She
house.
liked the nigga from the halfway house. He probably got tattoos on his eyebrows and shit, all types of shit. She love that nigga, yo. When he closes his eyelids, once they kill, once they safety. Well, it just don't make sense. Like, the nigga's crazy.
It say death before death.
Wait, y'all was serious? I thought y'all was joking.
I'm lying with the eyelids.
I'm like,
I never seen the nigga. That's why I'm not saying no names. Cause if somebody hear the story, they gonna be like, how you telling people? So that's why it's no names, whatever. But I'm embellishing a little bit. But the story is a true story. This really happened. But I feel bad because I'm saying it for the sake of what we talking about.
That's crazy.
You say that you don't like how a nigga look, and y'all married. Oh, we can't be together.
Yeah,
That's a divorce. Cause I'm cheating.
You need to take it to the grave.
I mean,
If you made a commitment and decided to marry him,
Take
and you
her
felt
to the
that
grave,
way,
nigga.
then you should was the point.
That
Because they can't
Motherfucking
control
grave,
themselves.
nigga.
They gotta have
But-
bragging rights, or their ego has. They have to say,
that's terrible.
like,
You
even
can't
if
do
you
that to
felt
the
that
girl.
way,
How
I'm
you-
sure
how you
there's
say you
other
love
people
somebody,
that
you
feel that
do
way
that?
Yeah,
because they go for stuff other than
Don't-
looks,
yo.
so they might treat them good.
This
But
is
why
why I
would
say-
you
this is
say
why I
that?
say with
You
niggas.
want to ruin it? Like, why would you?
ego? Cause your ego.
If a dude marry a chick that's fat as fuck, that fucking don't take care of herself, her breath always stink,
That's crazy.
she don't do her hair, her nails, like the cuticles is showing and shit, like you like, like, you know what I mean? Cause niggas don't give a fuck about, like, I mean, my nails be clean cause I wash my hands and shit, but nigga, I don't get my nails done. Yo, chicks, if they nails look like mine, nigga, I'd be like, what she do? I be thinking she a construction worker or some shit. Nigga. When her fingernails look like mine, I'm like, yo, she use hand sanitizer, nigga. She don't fucking wash her hands regular, nigga. She a hand sanitizer motherfucker. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Like, you know, you never know. You never know what type of person you dealing with. But if they fucking with you for you gonna tell, cause they gonna wanna do stuff with you. They gonna touch you. Like people like if a girl,
You're not gonna have to get drunk.
a girl is not that part.
crazy.
That part.
Someone said
A
that.
girl
I've
is
seen
not
a video where
gonna-
this lady
a
said
girl that's
she
gonna-
left her
not gonna
husband
touch you,
because
not gonna touch
she
you
had a
unless
drink
she
every time.
wavy.
The same thing.
It already
She's
could
attracted.
tell she don't like looking at you. I can't fuck you unless I'm wavy. How you be with somebody that can't smash you unless they wavy?
That's scary.
And even nigga, like shit, it's girls I'll be like, yo, hold on, let me get
That's
some
what
Long Island.
Tyrese, that chick them is messing with Tyrese.
But a lot of bitches-
She liked Paul
Some
Walker.
girls you need 4 Long Island.
A lot of people.
Remember
A lot of people are just alcoholics.
From
though.
JR's,
If I
nigga.
take
You know what I
one
mean?
more
Four
drink.
big ass
They can't-
Long Island.
they can't do
in a
anything
red cup.
without
A
it.
red cup Long Island, nigga.
That's crazy.
2 red cup Long
Remember
Islands.
what the Tyrese girl had said to him? She was like, she
Oh,
was
but
attracted
Paul
to
Walker,
Paul
yeah, yeah.
Walker.
That's violation though. Like that's crazy.
That's who she really wanted.
That's crazy.
But then she ended
You
up.
gotta let these people go. Like they're not for you if they really want to leave. Yeah. Like nobody that really fuck with you is just gonna just dip the first chance they can get, like, or the first better opportunity. Like you gotta test these people. Like motherfucker, just oh yeah, she bad, so I'm gonna just stick. Nah, you gotta see if she's worth sticking with. Just because the bad ain't enough no more. Not in 2025.
It's not
Especially,
It's not enough.
especially when they putting their hands on you.
Yeah, that's
This
crazy.
walking down the street,
That's
walking down the
crazy.
street, she punched a nigga in the face.
That's
Act like the
crazy.
nigga wasn't gonna hit her back. Talk about she just pushed him. You pushed his face with your fist, nigga. Like
Yeah, that's
He
you
broke
wildin',
her jaw.
yo.
That's what she
You
did.
wildin'.
So you
He
shouldn't
tapped
put
her
your
quick too. He hit her like
It was right after he was ready. He was like me.
Okay,
like her ass fell in the bushes.
Yeah.
That's what she did.
Yeah, she woke up. She woke up and wrote that shit on social media.
Her jaw was broke and her eye was.
He broke her jaw.
That's she had to go to the hospital.
Why that nigga need to fight Jake Paul, yo?
There was a one-hitter quitter.
Yeah, that's crazy. He was mad at her.
I bet you she'll never hit a man again, nigga.
She will.
I bet you she won't.
2025, women is trying to be like niggas.
Not after she get her jaw rocked.
You want to be
she
equal?
She gonna go to the gym.
Here's some equality.
She can go to the gym. What she gonna do?
It's gonna be a whole Rocky fucking shit, yo.
Nah,
she gonna be on the treadmill with ankle weights on, nigga. She gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna fuck this nigga up next time.
I promise.
She gonna have the eye of the tiger.
I promise.
You lucky that you got it next time. He broke your jaw with
she
one.
She gonna get a man, nigga.
Imagine what you can do if he hit you more than once at a time.
Gonna have
Whatever brother.
But then I don't like how
the way he knocked her out. The way he knocked her out, she gotta get a.
I don't like how they depicted it though, because they made it seem like
they made her a victim.
Yeah, they made it seem like he just hit hard. They didn't even
say
that about what he did.
That.
The article
and that's why the argument stands. It's like, okay, are you right to defend yourself if somebody put their hands on you? Because I'm telling my son, if a woman hit you, then you need to hit her back, son.
The article is
sure
like wild man or angry man or something attacks woman. As if he just walked up to her and hit her.
Right.
It don't
like the brick lady.
I mean, maybe when you read into it, then it probably does say what happened, but it makes it seem like he just hit her for nothing.
It's like that brick lady, the black lady that claimed she got hit in the face with a brick, and and she lied. It was a water bottle at that, and she smacked the shit out of the nigga.
Yep.
And they ain't even talk about that.
We talk about that.
Stop putting your hands on these men. Like, yo, at the end of the day,
that happened to Corey Holcomb?
Oh, he punched the chick?
Yeah, he mushed her. And then she tried to say that TMZ was
go get your. But some niggas is like that. Some niggas will say, yo, go get your boyfriend.
He told her
go
that.
Get your brother.
And her man was right there. That's how I know
but here's
he
the
was
problem.
set up. Because how your man right there and you allegedly get punched and you ain't do nothing? You a sucker.
If you a nigga,
you was a sucker.
And you with a chick like that, you better be careful. Because some niggas will shoot you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no. Real shit.
Corey
some niggas ain't even gonna waste their time fighting you. They might just be like, yo,
not on camera.
You about to not have a boyfriend.
Not
just because you don't know how to act. I'm not gonna take you out because I don't think a child should be in the world without their mother. They might be like that, but I'm gonna kill your mans. I'm delete your mans. My bad.
True story. My mom told me a story about these people that she went to school with, but they were honest, so they were grown. It was a guy and a lady. They was married, and the woman was cheating on him every day. Like the dude would, she would come home. I think she worked with the dude or something. They would come home on her lunch break and get it popping, play leapfrog, and
oh yeah, that's what we gotta say, leapfrog for X, for the word X.
So a neighbor told him what happened. So then he left his, because he would be at work too, so he left his job at the time that they told him it would happen, and he came home and caught them. They got into it. He unalived the dude.
Wow.
And then I don't know if he went there with the intent to do that or it just escalated and turned out to that, but he ended up in prison. The lady left town.
Started over.
Yeah, because everybody knows about it.
That is some bullshit.
That is some
bullshit.
It's
your turn.
He definitely did rule
that. So let's get into some side. I do got another topic about
you know
about women.
Oh, like ready to get
about women. Nah, the shit about about women. She brought her daughter on a date with a nigga, right?
What?
Yo, she didn't even tell him. Well, that's how it appears.
No. He didn't know. The nigga didn't know.
Yeah,
he didn't know that you was bringing your daughter. So it's like, how is this dude wrong for like not paying for her daughter?
She's not.
But then you gonna say, but then it's gonna be dudes. It's gonna be dudes that's gonna be simping out. That's gonna be like, oh. You know,
You look like yours.
You don't gotta take her out again, but it ain't the kid's fault. I know it ain't the kid's fault, so she need to share. Share your fucking food with your child, because it ain't their fault. But it ain't my fault neither. It ain't my fault neither, right? It's not my fault.
But he said she can't either. He said you could eat that, but don't give it to her. You need to buy her own food.
Nah.
But
He tried even went like try to put a structure on it. If you still gonna feed her, bro, you can't tell her what to do with her food, bro.
He wasn't gonna.
You can't do that.
He wasn't feeding that
He
kid.
was gonna feed her. Nah,
he said fuck that kid.
Now he tried.
She was like, she can't have no water.
Now he trying to control what the kid eat. Like, yo, you can't do that.
Bro,
that ain't your kid, cuz. Don't try to be the daddy now, nigga.
Either you gonna stick around and play step pop or you die. That nigga said I'm not. He
not
doing it.
He making her learn like, yo, you gotta do your part in this relationship.
If you were going to do that, which you should, you don't even. I'm assuming you don't even know
that's a good
him,
mom.
So you shouldn't just be bringing.
Maybe try to teach her a lesson.
Child anyway.
You gotta do this for your child. You gotta do this for your child. Like, that's fucked up. How you gonna bring your kid and expect me to pay for them? You need to buy your kid something to eat.
Right, and you shouldn't be just.
I'll be honest. I might.
You shouldn't.
I'm trying to think about it. Like, try to think of like, yo, I would probably do it. It depends. Like, if the kid, I gotta know more about the woman. Like, if I know the woman, like, she in a fucked up situation, she telling me her sob story. Oh, this nigga kicked us out, and da 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 da. And my kid, I couldn't find a babysitter. And we had a conversation, and I said, come on, bring your child. That's different. If you just put your child on me like that, and I still know that, but you was embarrassed about it, and you don't expect me to pay for your kid food, then I might just do it out of like the sympathy shit. Like, you know what? But I better get some. Like, I better get some tonight. Like, after that, you gotta give me some ass. Like, you can't just like think that I'm being real, my nigga. Cause like, you can't think that a nigga is gonna do some shit like that and you spring some shit on him just so you could do a temperature check on a nigga if you really want to be with that nigga. Cause if you really want to be with me and you do some grimy shit like that, then I'm gonna think, yo, you a scumbag, yo. I can't never trust you.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
I think that it all has to do with respect. I think for them to be talking for however long and then go on a date, and for her to refrain from telling this man that her child was coming and she expected him to pay for the fucking food, it shows how much she didn't really respect that man, because she would never do that to a man.
She don't respect her kid. How about that?
She might not respect herself. If she's doing that, like, yo, like, you have a whole nother attachment with you, and you fail to even acknowledge her to this man like it was his responsibility. And
do you think there's a level of corniness in the dude though in that situation?
No, because it's not his kid. If it was his kid, that's corny. Because now it's the nigga, that's your kid.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's your kid.
Curveball. Like,
that's your kid.
Fuck that kid.
Together, y'all.
Why the fuck would you
I'm just saying. That would be different.
That would be crazy.
But besides
that would be a
how it was,
that would be
how it was.
I'll be like, nigga,
she can't come to eat with us, and that's your daughter too. Like, that's.
Cause I told you we don't give kids this.
That's hilarious.
Oh no!
Hilarious.
Kids don't eat this.
That would change the whole dynamic.
This adult food, nigga.
You'd be like, what?
Or he just ain't been claiming saying that he ate that.
She can't chew her steak.
You know what I'm saying?
Because he can't confirm it.
Even with that,
like I need a DNA test.
Even with that, why are you going on a date with this person that you require a DNA test from? You need to chill the fuck out, because you're sending mixed signals, buddy. You're sending mixed signals, buddy. What are you doing out there? That's your child. Like, what the fuck?
Kids get Arby's.
Kids get checkers.
Arby's.
People who like the meat.
Hey, yeah, but she is wrong for that. First of all, I don't know how long she knew that dude, but I'm assuming she just met him. That number one.
It ain't even no time for that.
Let me say.
Like, yo,
I'm
never
saying
do that.
to even bring your kid, because if you just, I believe, like if you're just getting to know someone, you shouldn't be bringing them around your kids when you just get to know people if you have
100%.
kids. So that's number. Well, I don't know how
Even
long
if
she
I
know.
know you got a
But
kid, don't
yeah,
do
you
that.
shouldn't have just popped up,
regardless.
and you should have had a conversation first, about that. Don't, and then you want to get mad because he
didn't know nothing. And he
But you know, it's another thing there
Uh-huh.
too. Like, niggas should always have enough money.
For what?
But no,
But
that's
I
what
don't
women.
think-
For
That's
other
what
people's
some.
bullshit?
That's what some women
But it may
think.
not be the
It's
fact that he
entitlement,
didn't-
yo.
Well, they
But
think
it-
wrong, Smiley.
but
They
it
need
may
to
not-
learn.
All right, you
But
right.
it may
You
not
right.
be
Well,
the fact
they
that
gotta
he
learn.
didn't
They
have
gotta
money.
learn.
It's the principle of
Because either they're gonna get an
showing up
asshole
here
that
with
got
your
the money, or
daughter
they're
and
gonna get a nigga that
expecting
don't
it.
got the money.
Hold on, what you saying?
Is not. It may not be the fact that he don't have the money. He might be. It might be just the principle that you showed up here with your
That's what I
daughter
mean,
and
yeah.
expected.
He could have got that little kid some shit.
He could have. That's what I'm saying. He
It's the
probably could've
principle,
afforded
Smokey.
it.
It's
Be
the
like,
principle.
That's like the McDonald's
But
shit.
I
on
feel
the
like-
internet,
principle.
I feel like
you
how
ain't
it
getting
should've
McDonald's
been
for all the
handled
kids in the
by him.
house.
He
You
should've
got
paid for
5
it and then
kids, nigga.
stopped
That's
talking
like
to her
that's
after
like
that.
$60,
Yeah,
nigga.
sure.
What?
Cause now the
Broke ass
kid
nigga.
is
gonna
there.
remember that forever.
So I think he should have just
$60
paid
a
and
lot.
then
I don't
stopped
give a
talking
fuck,
to her,
man.
like ghosted her, or been like, I'm not fucking with you because you.
I
should've
bet
did
have.
I think he
that.
should've
Like
just
you set your daughter up.
I think he
like,
should have
for-
just left. He should have just got up and left. He should have just like, oh,
You gotta make this.
setup.
He was eating.
This is a setup. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
You could hear
he
him
seen
eating.
her
He
at
was
the
hungry.
fucking
That nigga
table.
was
It
hungry.
wasn't like
in
he.
front of them.
It wasn't like she snuck
He was
the
hungry.
daughter in. Like he knew what the fuck it was as soon as the daughter sat
She
down.
was like, I can't have.
Yo,
no
but he
more.
drove
He
him
was
there
like,
though,
no.
yo. He was thinking about this shit. He was thinking about this shit the whole ride, yo. That
Yeah.
nigga was like, yo, how can I get
Yeah.
Wait,
this bitch?
so
Yeah.
they were
Okay,
in
so
the
that's the
car.
corny part. He
That's
should
what I'm
have
saying.
that-
That's what I
just
said.
left.
It's in a level
Wait,
of
He
is
should've
corniness.
just
that
left.
really
He
what
should've just
happened,
left.
or did they arrive separately?
Because if they arrived
I'm
together,
assuming.
that's hilarious. That's
I'm
absolutely.
assuming.
He
Cause
knew.
that
He
is
knew what he was
crazy.
gonna
If
do.
you
He had it in
picked
his
him up and
head.
rolled in the car the whole way.
Oh, watch
He
this.
planned it
And
out.
then she gonna
on
take
the
out her
ride
phone
there.
on me. Oh, watch this.
He was like, I'm about to eat right in
You
front of
could have
you.
dropped her off at her father's house.
That nigga said we going viral.
Or he
Right?
probably told them. He probably like, listen, we're her father. You don't have no babysitter.
Or her father probably was like, nigga, I ain't watching them so you could go on no date
Let's
with that
just
nigga. I
hope-
don't like
He
that.
probably
nigga.
told her
I hope it was a
that
skit.
before they got there. It probably wasn't.
I hope it was a skit.
You never know nowadays, yo.
embarrassing.
Niggas love embarrassing themselves online, yo. They love it.
And I feel like a
They
woman
live
would
for that
do
shit.
something like that.
Yeah, I
Or
feel
they
like that
have
too.
expected like,
Niggas'
oh,
life
can
is
you
crucial, yo.
can I get? People have said, can I get something for my kid? Like order them something to bring
Yeah.
home.
Yeah,
And
alright.
they said no about that too, cause like that's not your
You
kid.
know what
he
type
don't
of-
even
I'm not
know
getting
you.
your kid
Y'all
nothing.
just
You know-
getting to know each other.
E,
Why
you
would
know
be
what type
buying-
of
Only
girl
time
you're
I'm gonna
dealing
get your
with
kid something
if she asks some
is
question like
if
that.
if I really mess with you like that, and you're not gonna trick me into doing
Yeah,
stuff
y'all
for your
already
kid. Like,
been dealing with each
if
other.
you
not
really
in
love
the
me, you'll get
beginning.
my kid that new Power Wheels that they've been asking about. I don't really like you like that though. I'm getting that shit.
That's what Diddy said to that guy. Show me how loyal you are
Yo,
to
yeah.
his assistant.
See?
Low-key
That's
slavery
a wicked
shit.
reference.
Yeah, man.
That's a
Slavery
wicked
shit.
reference.
And then he handed him a condom.
See,
That's a wicked reference right there.
low
That's what he
key,
said.
low key, you getting
I know,
fucked.
I believe it. I'm just saying it's a wicked reference right there. 'Cause that nigga is.
He said he used to clean up the rooms and there would be blood and
It's crazy.
Feces.
leapfrog fluids and
Nah.
Don't forget the feces.
yeah.
It's nasty, man.
It's a nasty word. You can talk
Yo.
about something else.
What about well, we was talking about the Mandela effect a little bit,
Yeah.
and
The way Smiley thinks we're
Smiley
crazy.
think you crazy.
nah,
Smiley, you not crazy, bro.
look. Here's my thing. And this is how I look at it. I know that everybody remembers things in certain periods of times differently, but if people have seen it for a long period of time, then they're probably gonna have a closer knowledge. Like, did the Mrs. Buttersworth bottle ever look like this?
Nope.
Or did, you know what I mean? Like some wild shit. Like maybe it did at this point in time. Like I remember stores that probably were there and people were telling me this store never existed. Like you're gonna tell me this store just disappeared No, there was construction and then they built this shit. But it was here. I know it was here because I seen it here. But motherfuckers is telling me White Castle was never on fucking on the Post Road. I know that's bullshit. I
Yes,
remember
it was.
White Castle was on the
I
Post
remember
Road.
it too. And
I never witted that bitch. But I seen it.
And E.T. didn't say phone home. He said home.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I really don't know, yo. Cause like that means that somebody went in your house and changed what your cassette says.
No,
While you was asleep?
What they're saying is
Like, how
that
did they do
this
this,
is
yo?
another. They said they did
It's in
something.
another dimension.
Yeah, so this
Right,
really
right.
didn't happen. In
So that's
this,
what I'm saying. Is
in
that
this,
and you
the
recognize
timeline switched.
the dimensional lapse.
like you know the Jif, the peanut butter, right? Jif is it say J-I-F, but it used to say J-I-F-F-Y.
Have you ever watched? Have you ever watched the
You
show?
remember, right? And they
You
said
re-
that's
it said
never
Jif
happened.
never happened.
It
That's
said
bullshit.
never
You
happened.
think so?
We know so, bro.
You
We're
know
not
so?
all
If
crazy,
you
bro.
Google it, it says
We're
it
not
never
all crazy.
happened,
It was
but
called
thousands
Jiffy,
of
bro.
people remember Jiffy.
It was
I don't-
definitely Jiffy.
I really don't.
peanut
I really
butter,
don't
bro.
remember Jiffy.
I remember
Unless it was
Jiffy.
off-brand.
And I remember
And then-
when
and
I
then they got
first
rid of the
noticed
off-brand.
that it, and I
Not
thought
if
to
it looked the
myself, I'm
same.
like, didn't this
Same.
have?
But my
another
thing
letter
was,
in a
what
row?
was the color of the fucking letters? The two letters. What was the color? Was it purple? What was it?
I don't remember the color.
Because
I just know it
each
was
letter
I think it
had
was
a
red.
color.
I think
Each
it was
letter
red.
had a color.
Jiffy was red. I believe it was red.
Jif is 3 colors. Each letter is a color.
I didn't even know that. I thought it was
Right.
all red.
Right. No, there was all different colors. But
What?
Bless you.
Last one more time.
oh, excuse me, thank you. But Skippy
What the fuck is Skippy?
Skippy is peanut butter.
Skippy? Oh, okay.
Skippy is a peanut butter. And I was saying, like, could people have mixed up the two? Because I don't know. Because I remember the commercial in my head. I remember the slogan. I never forget the slogan. Choosy moms choose Jif. I remember that. I don't remember choosy moms choose Jiffy. I never heard nobody say choosy moms choose Jiffy.
I didn't even see that commercial.
Now, why would they say choosy moms choose Jif if
Because-
it's Jiffy?
Because
They could've said
that's
it
a
for
commercial that you remember.
That's a commercial
I
that
bet
I
you
remember
none of
from
us.
the 80s,
I
my nigga.
bet you none of us. Nobody that remembers Jiffy remembers that commercial. This is what I'm saying, bro.
No, I do remember. it
I don't
said
remember that commercial.
But that
Choosy
doesn't
moms
mean
choose Jif.
that
I
because
don't
that
remember
probably
that.
was just
Shit, like-
sleeker to say it to. That doesn't mean that we're wrong.
But I'm just saying,
I still
the
remember it
time,
being
okay,
Jiffy, but
so
I
the
do
time
remember
when
the
that commercial
saying
came
it.
I don't
out
remember
versus
that
the
commercial.
people that are arguing it, they're younger than that commercial. The people that were around before that commercial happened, or when that commercial happened, remember that commercial. So a lot of people can say, oh yeah, I do remember choosy moms choose Jif. Cause that's something that we remember. That's how we, cause that's the first slogan for some of these advertisements. You know what I mean? Like, I'm loving it was McDonald's and all that, and then they changed it to whatever it is now, and you know what I mean? It was always something different. But I remember those. That's how I associate all of my commercials with just phrases. Cause I would watch a lot of TV when I was a kid. So I remember choosy moms choose Jif. So for the peanut butter to say Jiffy, what was the commercial with Jiffy? I don't remember a Jiffy commercial.
And for the viewers, for anybody that's watching, the Mandela effect means that a group of people or like thousands of people have the same memory, but supposedly it's a false memory, and that's what they named it. But is it really a false memory?
Where did it come from?
The theory is that
Nelson
they were
Mandela.
traveling into time and they messed up something by doing that. So the timeline, we're in a different dimension.
But
now,
they
a
first
different
but they
time.
first recognized it with Nelson Mandela. That's where the term came from.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they said he died in jail, and people remember him dying in jail. But then he got out of
He
jail.
was never- he
and
was-
he lived
yeah.
until mad long.
Right.
So they were like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
They said that about Weird Al Yankovic. A bunch of people believe that he died.
Right.
But I mean,
He did.
unalive.
Yeah.
And then
But-
he just did a movie.
Yep.
Yeah, I know
On
he's
Netflix.
here. I don't remember hearing about that, but
Amazon.
there's a lot of people that said they swear this happened.
I don't remember him dying, but I remember what's her name dying. When they died, I was like, yo, I thought they died already.
Unalive.
Yeah, unalive. The dude back from the 80s, and he did like the exercise and shit. He was telling all the big girls to exercise, and he was like very flamboyant. I think he was gay. I'm not sure.
And it was in a Nutty Professor. He was watching it.
Richard Simmons.
Yeah. I thought he died a minute ago.
But you remember the show, The Dream Maker?
Nah, what's that?
He had a show called The Dream Maker.
I didn't even know he had a show.
Yeah.
That's
Well, he
crazy.
bring people up and make their dreams come true. Sure.
Pauly Shore wanted to play him. I was like, yeah, I could see that.
That would be hilarious.
They look kind of like each other.
I don't know. I'm not saying I don't agree with it. The term exists because people have these memories, but I think it's deeper. Like I was saying to you guys in the car, I think it's deeper than just what we're saying. It could be a neurological thing. You know what I mean? For us to have a memory that we're conflating with a dream state versus a reality state. Maybe something that we had, maybe a lucid dream, or we went to sleep and we remember something so vividly that it had to be an actual memory in our life, but it never really happened.
I think they're playing with.
Shazam.
I think they're playing with space and time itself, my nigga. Like I think they're like we was talking about in the car. They're fucking with particle accelerators. They don't really know what the fuck.
CERN.
They don't really know what the fuck or how the fuck it's gonna affect us. You see what I'm saying? It's like, yo, like our polar. Didn't the poles shift? Like I feel like that has an effect that, you know what I mean, we don't even fucking know. But that probably has an effect on probably why all these fucking planes keep on falling out the sky. Another one just fell in Jersey. Like, yo, like shit is happening at an alarming rate, and I don't think it's natural. I think somebody has been tampering with certain things that they have no idea how it really works. They're trying to figure it out, and it's fucking shit up.
Shazam. Do you
Shazam.
remember it?
I do remember
with
a movie
Sinbad.
with Sinbad.
He
Yeah,
was
but
a
that
genie.
they said that shit was fake. That
Yeah.
shit, he never did that shit.
But I remember
So I don't know what the
vividly
fuck I
watching
believe.
it. Like I can picture it in my head.
Yo, isn't it something else too, where people spark an idea and then a lot of people start to believe it's true? Like, what's that
No,
called?
but I never heard none of this. I already figured that out on my own. I just never had a conversation with nobody
I know,
about it.
but
And
do
then
you?
now
But
I
what
see
is
this
that
stuff.
though? What is that called? You know what I'm talking about? When people start saying something and then people start like, oh
like a
yeah,
force.
I did see that, and then they think that they saw it,
Yeah, it's
but
like-
they never did.
It's like a forced thought.
Suggestive
Yeah,
message.
suggestive intrusion or some shit like that.
Yeah, so yeah, some shit like that.
No, but all of these
Suggestive
things,
messages.
like I have, like, okay, when I remember like going in the store and noticing, but I didn't say anything to anybody about it before I seen any of this online or anything.
Mhm.
Like this was years ago, and I seen the
You ever
peanut
been
butter,
hypnotized?
and I seen the peanut butter, and I'm like, I looked at it and I'm like, and I see the 1F, and I'm like, something looks wrong with it.
Somebody
like,
hypnotized
there's something
you.
missing, or it looks different. Did they change? Like, but I couldn't figure out
Y'all-
what it was. And I
Y'all
just,
been hypnotized.
but in all of these cases where they're saying this, like, I have vivid memories. Like, I remember watching that movie because I was on a school trip and we went on a great
They
time,
just
but
said mad
it had
shit.
TVs on the back
they
of
put
the
you to
seat.
sleep and they
Yeah.
said, when you wake up, it's Jiffy, not Jiff. And then they just said a whole bunch of shit. And they said, and you're like, oh my God.
That's a lot of people.
Yo, that's what, yo,
And
and
there's
right.
too many
We must
different
have all
Y'all all
watched
went on
one
the
TV
same
show.
Y'all went on the same
Nah.
school trip and watched the same show.
But yo, you make a point. You make a point though. Remember back in the days, like they did have hypnotists at our schools, and I
What
just
school you went to? They had
they had hypnotists at
never remember.
the high school. It was a high
They
school.
spin the spoon on the cup.
It's like, you know, after prom night, there's like a fucking not vacation. What do you call it? A field trip. It's like the last field trip. Our last field trip.
Last trip.
Yeah, was like this lock-in at some place, and they had magicians there. And
got
niggas
locked in a place with magicians.
You feel me? There's subliminals in that. And then it's crazy because
fucking Hogwarts.
And then
I know what school you went to.
Hogwarts. He was a muggle.
Cause what?
He was a muggle that went to Hogwarts.
I was playing Quidditch.
Ooh, I wasn't playing. No, I was trying to get me some action. But anyways, yo, like
that's not what you were supposed to be doing. And it was on a trip.
It was on a trip. What you mean? I wasn't supposed to be trying to get no action. This is the
same
last time of the year. Like, you see what I'm saying?
He was working on his Patronus.
What?
That's a spell, yo. That's a spell. That's that nerd shit. Nerds will appreciate it.
That was funny as fuck. I forgot what I was talking about now. Damn. What the fuck? Oh, yeah. So, I'm just saying, like, they had weird shit going on in these fucking schools. They, like now that you mention it, they locked us in and they had niggas getting hypnotized and shit. And
what school did you go to?
I went to West Haven High. I graduated from West Haven High 06. West Haven. So West Haven is doing it, trust me.
That's the Freemason, one of the places where they meet up. They got them all over the town.
It could have been. I mean, the college I went to for briefly was run by the Moonites, or the Moonies, and they worship the moon in some capacity. So yeah, it's some weird demonic shit going on outside, E. But all I'm just telling you is shit that I remember. Like, they had this shit in school, like motherfuckers was really getting hypnotized. And then they said that they got hypnotized. I thought it was like a big act, but we don't know what the fuck they was doing to them kids.
That's pretty cool.
We don't know what the fuck they were doing to them kids.
You had any experiences with the Mandela effect you could think about?
Well, he said, yeah, about Jiffy.
Well, you remember Jiffy. Okay.
The Berenstein Bears and shit.
That's it. Okay.
Oh my God.
And I thought about that shit too, but I was like, yo,
Berenstein Bears.
I went and looked at the book and it say that. Like, so this is what I'm saying.
No, but I
a nigga came in there
it was
and wrote on my book and changed it.
No, what we're saying is the whole. Or
is it really a phenomenon?
In another timeline.
What we're saying is the timelines. The timelines collapse. Like think of fucking the Spider-Man, the Spider Universe.
It's like the world of Ricks.
Not even, kinda, but nah, because he was in the world with them. Like this is like some fucking
but he knows,
Spider-Man shit.
He knows he's consciously aware of what's going on.
Yeah, but we're not consciously aware if they're changing.
Well, you are if you think it was something that it's not.
Yeah, but we can't prove it. So you think we're crazy because because our mind is from a different time zone.
That's what I'm saying. Make us crazy. They trying to make us crazy.
That's what's gonna be in the form.
That's what I'm saying. We know what we remember, bro, but you're not gonna remember it if you remember the other time. I feel like certain people are definitely tuned to certain frequencies. So if certain frequencies is resonating at a certain frequency, if you're not on that frequency, you're not going to see that shit. It's going to be blind to you because you're not at that frequency to tune into that. But I do believe that certain humans can tune into past and present because it's all linear, like it's all.
But it's crazy because I remember it also.
You remember what?
I remember Jiffy.
How do you remember Jiffy?
Oh, now you remember it?
Nah, but listen. The only reason I remember Jiffy is because people keep telling me that, but then I'm like, yo, but...
And you might be thinking about Jiffy Lube.
I'm like, yo, right. I could be thinking about all different types of Jiffy shit.
I know.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, nah, nigga, nah, they got me fucked up. Cause I'm not crazy like these motherfuckers. I know what I see, nigga. I'm going online, I'm like, yo, but they could have took all this shit offline.
That's what I'm saying.
It could be a conspiracy, bro. It could be a cover-up, it could be whatever.
I don't even think they had to.
The only logical thing I could say is, why would you go through so many limps to make me think I'm crazy?
I don't think they did it on purpose. They didn't do it on purpose. They didn't control it and say,
They
we're going to turn it
just
and it's going to do
go
it.
into another reality
Oh, shit,
where
we
it
fucked
really
it up.
didn't happen.
They
that
fucked
way.
it up and it changed just
and
like
the one
that.
that
my
we
nigga.
used to live in, it happened a different way.
Think about it like this. If you,
How many times have they done it?
not even that, if you are asleep, right, and a fucking earthquake happens, my nigga, just because you didn't feel the fucking earthquake doesn't mean it didn't happen, my nigga. And this is what the fuck happened. Just because we didn't feel the changes doesn't mean that the changes didn't happen. But, like I said, certain people remember it because they're tuned into certain frequencies that not everybody is tuned into. They said the Earth is like, what, 432? I forget what the Earth is, but there's a reason why it's at that frequency. It's to keep us. You see what I'm saying? If it wasn't at that frequency, who knows what the fucking Earth will be like? You see what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is there is definitely people that are tuned into certain frequencies that remember a certain timeline, and there's certain people that's tuned into other frequencies that remember it totally different. And I believe it's because of something that they were tampering with that they're probably not gonna tell us. But yo, like, that shit makes sense, my nigga, because look how much shit that they're already lying about, bro. They just started telling us the truth about, oh, we don't know what these alien crafts are. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Did Kit Kat have a hype there?
Kit Kat. I don't remember that. I don't know.
Yo, that's a crazy one.
That's gonna make me think.
Didn't it?
I don't. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know.
Man.
They saying it didn't, right?
Right.
So I don't know.
I mean, it could be some wild shit. Like they did that in Back to the Future. Like, if you remember Back to the Future, shout out to Back to the Future 40-year anniversary. But Back to the Future, fucking when they went back and
With
he
the
got
pictures.
the almanac and shit, and he
Yeah.
was using it. Then
Yeah.
he came back. Sylvester Stallone was fucking
It changed
the nigga for this movie,
'Cause
and
he
you
was-
know what I mean?
he
All
was-
different types of shit.
he was
Or in like
changing
Last
shit.
Action Hero. Like, you ever seen the movie Last Action Hero with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yep. I remember that.
And he was like, this kid had a ticket in the movie theater, and the ticket, he went into the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he was like a hero in a movie and shit, and he was like
Changing
doing
the
some.
script.
Oh, that movie's dope, man.
Yeah,
Check
it
it out.
was. It was
But anyway, it shows how the movie world, similar to our world, but they use different characters for different roles. Instead of Sylvester Stallone being Rambo, Arnold Schwarzenegger would be Rambo or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, instead of Chuck Norris being in Enter the Dragon, it would be like Lex Luthor from Lex Luger from fucking wrestling or some shit. Like, some wild shit like that. Like, it would be, everything would be mixed the fuck up. Like, you'd be like, yo. And the only reason you know is because you come from a different reality. Like, you don't belong in this reality. So that's like kind of like the idea of like, some people remember something that other people don't remember as this. Could it be that you're in a different reality? You're a replacement for the other version that was in this reality. Or other versions of this reality have perished, and now you've collected their thoughts through the universe. Kind of like in the movie One with Jet Li. Like, all these movies got some wild ass shit that
Movies
like,
always have
you
symbolism.
know what I
in
mean?
it.
I feel
Yeah.
like,
Always.
in a sense, movies draw from something.
Exactly.
Right.
Like, you're not just making shit up.
100%.
Right. Nobody's that
Right.
good, that creative.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
there are
some
creatives
people
now.
are, but
They
not. But some
The
stuff
best
is like
ones are
you got
drawn
this
from the truth.
idea from some. Yeah.
The best ones are drawn from
like the
truth.
root.
They
Maybe
don't live-
some
they
of
don't
it
live
was
too
added
long,
on
too.
for entertainment.
All of the
but
mafia movies
it was rooted in
drawn
truth.
rooted from the truth. That's why they're so good, because they make you really believe. Like, even real mobsters would say, yo, like, I like The Sopranos because it made me believe, like, these is real
They
situations
just
and
eat
shit.
mad pasta and kill each other.
I mean,
pretty much.
it's kind of wild, but
They eat good, they be cooking all the time, and then be like, hey, we got a whack little Tony, he's gonna my stromboli, balls.
you gonna get canceled, bro. Yo.
Does Mr.
Don't give me
Monopoly
what.
have a monocle?
You said what?
Does Mr. Monopoly have a mom?
See
Oh,
that?
didn't he?
Yo,
Or was that the peanut guy?
See, that'd be
I remember that
crazy.
shit.
Yeah,
I thought he had one
because the
too.
peanut nigga,
Yeah.
did he always have a cane? The peanut nigga.
Got one
he
too?
did. He did have a king.
Did he have a cane?
Yeah.
Do he got a
Always.
cane now?
I don't know.
He don't.
Oh, no,
I
like-
don't know.
I ain't seen him
Smiley
in a
just
minute.
fucking with us.
I know. What?
Smiley just
Did
fucking with
Kicks-
us. He
did
trying to
Kicks-
create new ones.
Was
and
Kicks
shit.
ever spelled with a K?
Yes, nigga. Yes, nigga.
What?
Yes,
nigga.
Was Tricks ever with a K?
I try to tell y'all, he fucking with us.
Febreze.
What about Febreze?
Was Febreze with a S?
No,
No.
they had the hyphen.
2 E's.
Oh, two.
Was
E's.
it 2 E's?
Now it's, well, okay, F on the breeze part, BREE, but now it says BRE. It's just 1 E. There was 2
I don't remember
before.
that.
How the fuck you spell breeze like that though? What the fuck?
Febreze.
It was never like that. Get the fuck out
That's
of
how
here.
it
I
is
remember
now.
that.
What's going on, yo? Why they do that?
But it had the 2 E. I
You know
think
what?
it had 2 E's.
You know
but
what
it
could
do
be
have-
possible? All right, here's another theory. Another possible theory is that
Febreze is crazy.
they started with one. They started with one, right? And then they lost the production rights for that brand, so they had to change the brand or add something else to it. And then that brand went into production, and then the other one was all outsourced because it like expired and shit like
But
that.
all of that will
So
be
you didn't have
documented. You can't erase the past. My
Maybe
nigga,
they,
like
maybe they got rid of those documents. You talking about stuff that could be like over 30
that's
years old. bro.
crazy. How do you get rid of documents of legal
Because
companies that you were
For
selling shit
it
from?
could be for it could
That-
be
only-
it could
only
be it
the
could have
tax
been more
people
to
could do
it.
that shit.
It could be a deeper conspiracy to the shit. It could
Yeah,
be
you'd
like
be surprised,
somebody
because
somebody
that's
at the
like a
company they
blockbuster.
was
You
like
said what?
So like, when's the last time you seen a blockbuster though? If you think about it,
Yeah, they closed
Yeah, they
down.
closed.
blockbuster ain't no movie like you can't go get a movie. No
Yeah,
But-
they closed down Redbox now
but
too.
Blockbuster,
yeah.
we know Blockbuster existed though. We know it
know
existed.
Blockbuster.
Nah, but we know. Nah, but hold up. Real nigga shit.
Yeah,
we seen we seen the reconstruction like of the shit. Like it was like okay, here's another thing.
Don't they got one Blockbuster
It was
left?
it used to be cars.
so.
It used to be cars when you go down Dixwell Avenue. It used to be like cars in Hampton. They all was covered in tar, and then like they redid it and removed all the cars from it. People was like, "Yo, it was never no cars there." I'm like, "Yes, it was, nigga, before you was born." Like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, yo, but people that didn't. That's what I'm saying. People that wasn't there at the time will see it as, oh, that never happened or whatever, because you don't have a long memory of it. Their memory was vague, or their memory was short-lived. Like it wasn't like a long period of their life where they seen it. Or maybe you seen it when you was 4, or maybe you seen it when you was 3, or maybe you seen it when you was 5, or maybe you never seen it again after that because somebody broke it down and nobody explained construction to you at that time, so you didn't understand what that was. It could be so many variables of the shit, but just to say, yo, the flux capacitor, fucking, you know what I mean? But I definitely entertain the theory because I always thought about that shit. Like some shit we see is like deja vu or some shit like that. Like, how the fuck do I
Or you're
remember
having
this?
a
Like,
conversation.
is
It's
it
like, I
weird?
remember, like,
Sometimes I don't
feel
say
like-
anything about it because I'll be like, yo, like I know I lived this situation, so I just let it rock. Like, you know what I mean? I'm still alive.
It wasn't the Matrix that they said when you see the cat go back, it's deja vu. It's like a glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah.
I believe that shit is true too. I think deja vu is like a glitch in your subconscious, and it's trying to make you remember something that you do remember, but you're trying to shake it off like you don't.
Right. It's like on a website what they call an anchor. Like you'll use some type of word or phrase that'll like you'll use it to like link other shit, or that'll be like I don't know.
I feel like that's on purpose though. I'm talking about like some shit.
But that's
that
what I'm
happens
saying. That's why I said the
by
Matrix
accident.
is a system that was created, right? So
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like
100%.
somebody that created that system, they did that on purpose. Like that glitch is there on purpose. Like nothing is by accident. everything is, you know, is preordained, it's set up already. Like you already, this is gonna happen no matter what. You can take this route, but you're always gonna end up here no matter what.
So you believe in fate, or do you believe that you're in control?
I could say, and I'm not gonna say like yesterday, but I'm saying yesterday, but in the sense of how recently I've learned. I'm gonna say just of yesterday, I've come to the realization that we don't have any control over our outcomes. And it wasn't like yesterday, literally. So it was like through all the stuff that I've compiled after watching certain shit. And this is just learning. Like all I do is try to learn. So this is just like watching all these videos of other people talking about shit, and then watching other people talk about the shit that other people was talking about. And why does this motherfucker believe this? And then you see Elon Musk speaking for the fucking president. It's like all this shit is real. This shit is really happening. So it's like I can't not believe my eyes. It's one thing to say like, oh nah, man, that shit not true, man. Who you heard say that? But I see it myself. I see what's happening. So it's like, yeah, this shit is really like,
does your
nobody
choices
has
matter?
no control. Your choices should matter, but then
why?
your choices should matter because you should want to do what you think is the best thing to do. And it's like somebody already knew that you're where you are because of what has to happen. Like, if we're in a room full of killers, right, we're supposed to kill people. We got to be figuring out how to get out there and kill these people. Oh, I'm sorry, delete. I'm sorry, damn. But I'm speaking freely. We gotta figure out how to delete these people. Right?
So you're saying we're gonna do.
If we're not like that, then nobody's doing that. Everybody's thinking about whatever they're thinking about, but it's not that. It's enough for us to be on a basis of being able to communicate from the same level of understanding. The person that's thinking about deleting people is not thinking about having a conversation like we're having right now.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean? So people are where they need to be. Those people would be outside of particular circles and things of that nature. They exist where they exist, but their existence is necessary.
So do you believe in NPCs, like non-playable characters, like people that's just in your concept? Yeah, just there just to be there.
Those are the people that like are like kind of like devoid of emotion. Those are the people that are and again, if this happens to this person, then they're meant to be like that. Nobody is here for no reason when they affect you. Like, it's a purpose for everything. Like somebody that you bump into while you're walking down the street, you be like, oh my bad, and they say, you good. You might just think nothing of it. Like, you know what I mean? You just bumped into a person, they was generous, they apologized for bumping into me or whatever. They scuffed your shoe, and you notice to look at your shoe and you see that you have a growth that you never noticed before. Like, maybe that led you to see that because you never really paid attention to your feet like that. You just felt a little pain, but you never really looked. But because you had your favorite shoes on and this motherfucker bumped into you, it was fate that you bumped into that person. Could that person be a glitch? Because we don't know what their path is. You know what I mean? But that's what I said. I don't think nobody is not here for a reason, especially if we're doing shit. We're actively doing shit that affect other things. So there's a purpose. It's not a mistake.
I fuck with that answer. I feel like that answer basically says that you have a purpose and it's predestined before you even get here.
Right.
Yeah, but you still choose to be a good person and do what's best for yourself.
Good is subjective.
I know, but
because it's what's best, is what's good for yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what's good for the goose is not always good for the gander. It might not be what's best for you, but it might be what's best for you in hindsight. But it might not be what's best for the other people around you because they don't understand your purpose. It's not for them to understand though, because that's your purpose. You know what I mean? Everybody has their different direction, and we live our whole life trying to figure out what that purpose is. We don't just go out here and take risk, and I think that's what being human is all about. You know, that's the innovative aspect of it. That's where you become a creator, where you go out here and you can fuck up. You know what I mean? And like, damn, you know what? Let me try this again, like this. You know what I mean? Because it forces you to try something different instead of doing things the conventional way. Yo, what do y'all think about Al Sharpton's DEI boycott plan that was supposed to be happening this weekend? People weren't supposed to be. You know, how much do you know about it?
On the 28th for 24 hours, you were not supposed to be going to these businesses like Walmart, fast food, and these big businesses to try to get the economy to do better. To try to get the economy to like lower the prices, like they're saying you will see a drastic change if everybody don't get gas, none of the stuff that you do or most people do on a daily basis. Refrain from that for on that date, 24 hours, just to see, like, because it would be a big change. Like if somebody goes to those businesses daily, it may not be the same people, but
I seen people.
I think that's a little selfish to the worker that has nothing to do with that, and she just works there to try to support her shit. So it's like, yeah, we're saying close down these shops, but then where are these people gonna go?
they said always support local stuff for that day. They didn't say close down. They're trying
I'm
to
just
get
saying
them
the
to
end
lower
all
the
be
prices.
all. Like,
And they didn't say don't go to work. They said don't
don't
buy
go there
stuff.
at all. And people work there, so what are they gonna do? Like,
I think they're
work?
saying don't buy stuff from them. I don't think they told people not.
All I'm saying is,
I think this is directed toward the consumer.
all I'm saying is, when a politician tells you to not do something, it's not for your benefit.
But let's look at it.
I'm just saying, yo.
I would say I look at it like this, like, because I know we've talked about this before in the past about making a change, and you said like, I don't think you know what's gonna happen in talking about, like, again, like, risk. What's gonna happen if we do this? Like, they just gonna delete us like they did before and all that, you know, and nobody wants to be a martyr and stuff like that. Well, what he's saying is, let's take a chance. Let's stand for something, as opposed to not doing anything at all. Like, talking about why it's not a good idea is the same as saying, like, you know, how you gonna come at me for making music, whether it's good or bad, and you don't make music at all. You ain't even try to be creative, right? Like, we were talking about that before. You know what I mean? So, like, it's the same thing. Like, I'm taking a stance on, all right, let's just support our own and see what happens. Somebody saying that, speaking that to existence, versus us not doing anything at all and just being like, yo, let's just deal with it. We got to get eggs. We got to do this. We got to do that. We're not going to become self-sufficient. We're not going to buy chickens and have chickens lay eggs for us. We're not going to get a cow or two and be milking them in the backyard and have a goat grazing, mowing our lawn for us and giving us good manure. You know what I mean?
He said a goat and I did a cow.
Yo, right.
Well, why not?
But that's what I'm saying. That's what exactly. Why not? Why not? Why can't we become self-sufficient?
Yeah.
Can I say something?
I'm
something?
gonna get some chicken.
Can I say something?
And I'm gonna make
Spend
a
your
little
money
mesh
on
deep.
too much of anything. Really, if anything, you can make money off of that.
That's what.
So my problem is the messenger. Sometimes the messenger comes with the message, and you get so hyped up about what the message is, you forget who the messenger is and what type of shit that he's been on. You know what I mean? You forget about the characteristics of this person. You forget about all of that. And you say, okay, well, because the message is so good, we just not gonna care about who it's coming from. And this is my problem with our people, because our people have to understand there's good in what he's saying, but there's not other sources that he's saying, okay, we're gonna go shop at this, which is a black store. This is a black store. This is a all Puerto Rican store. Whatever the cause is, you can say it specifically. What he didn't do was say, okay, instead of putting your money here, let's put your money here. That's effective. You know what one day is gonna do for product? It's just one day. They're not really gonna trip, especially because they know people aren't going for that shit. Especially people that don't look like us aren't going for that shit. You see what I'm saying? And our people, it's hard for us to come together. I'm not saying let's not come together. I'm saying let's have other options on the table instead of saying let's just boycott something. Because if you're gonna boycott something, what if you need to eat? Okay, we're gonna go to the homegrown. How do we know what the fuck is homegrown? We don't know. So now you're telling people to do research, do this, do that. It's like, yo, it's easier. If you want to do it like that, it's easier to tell them how to grow their own food, how to go to black farms, how to support black businesses. But for the fact that he didn't put that specifically, it's like, yo, this, like, he's not team us.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
I mean, so you're saying, so I'm just gonna put this together. You're saying that he should have gave us another alternative versus just presenting us with something to take away from us.
100%.
What are we gonna have to sustain us
100%.
when we remove this?
100%.
Because how the fuck we go? You know.
He said only support local businesses.
And
Okay,
that's
so
not
there you go.
a
So there
solid
you go.
answer because
There
you
you go.
didn't specify what local business. And
Exactly.
I don't want to just
Anything
hold on.
that's
I don't
not
want to
franchise.
hold on. I don't want to just support local business.
Mom
I
and
want to
pop.
support black businesses because
okay.
what faction are we in? If the local business are still racist, right? Do I want to support racists? No. So I want to support the cause that I'm really fighting for. So what the fuck am I really fighting for? Just small business in
But
general?
he wants-
I'm not a motherfucking Zionist.
he
I'm
wants-
not gonna
he
sit
wants
here and be
big
like,
capital.
oh, down with the society. I'm a person that wants change for my people. So if we're doing that, we got to specify who is my people and where can I get resources from them. If we're not talking about my people, then we're talking about a fight that we don't even really have supporters to, because just because it's a home mom and pop local spot doesn't mean it's for us. Doesn't mean it's, you know what I mean, for our people. Doesn't mean they really care about our brand like that. So we got to be specific when we talk, because if not, then there's going to be misdirection.
How do you feel about it, Erika?
I think I didn't know about it until the last minute, but I would have done it just to, cause, well, I would have liked to see at least if 75% of the people,
Participated.
yeah, well,
Just
it
to
would
see
be
us stand for
drastic-
something. Just to see us come together for something. Is that something positive
But I
for us
want
to
to
come
see
together for,
what
or
would
not?
the
What do you?
stats look
Depends
like
on
for
depends on all the
income
details.
that day, where for them missing out, like, cause that's the point. Like you're losing, and so it's gonna make. They're trying to say that that's gonna make them, you know, cause all these people start going because you won't lower your prices. If you look how much money you lost in that one day from all these people not.
It
Showing up
sounds good,
to
but
your
people got to
businesses
be
when people
on
come
it.
there.
Yeah,
every day.
would they
I
try
don't
to
think a
lower
lot
the
of
price
people was
because
on
of
it
that?
like that. I don't think. Do we have the copies of the numbers and how much
But
money
I
was
think
lost that day?
if most people have the mindset
We don't even
that
have
it's
the facts.
not
We
going
don't have
to
the
work and they're
statistics.
not gonna participate,
Not even
then we're
that,
never
E.
gonna find
Not
out.
even
And
that.
it's
I agree.
24 hours.
I
It's
agree
not
with
like
what
you
you're
said,
saying.
Do it for 3
But what I'm
months.
saying is, if you want proof of your result, you need to see something.
What
and
do
there's
what do
nothing
people
being
want?
shown.
What do people want?
Yeah.
They want quality over quantity.
I
or
think-
do they, what do they
I
want?
think
They
people
want their
want
brand
cheaper-
that they love.
People want cheaper prices for this shit because
For
they're
the brands
saying,
that they love?
Yeah, they're saying everything's going
Alright.
up. Not even the brands from the companies.
Because that's what he's saying. Because he's saying, yo, buy the alternative shit instead of buying the fucking, instead of buying the big corporation shit, because they going heavy on the prices, and let them see the impact of them going up on their prices, and that people not going to support that anymore.
But
They're going to support more affordable options.
I don't believe that's a reasonable answer.
To support more affordable options to make people.
No.
I mean, I think people should try to help other people become successful, because then that would make other people become successful.
Check this out. If people want to be healthy, we need to buy farms. We need farmland. We need to learn how to fucking grow our own crops.
Government got to give us land.
That everybody's not going to be able to get. You can get farm animals. Cause I looked into that.
Look,
but
everybody's not going to be able to do a lot of things, E. But I'm just saying, if we come together as a people, people can share, because people have other resources. All I'm saying is, if we want to make a legitimate change, we got to figure out who we want to help first, because how are you going to help everybody else if you didn't help yourself? That's real in our race, and that's real in ourselves. How are we going to help everybody else if you didn't help yourself? You not free, so how are you freeing everybody else? You see what I'm saying? Like, this shit is deeper than, okay, let's just band together and stop this shit for a day, and that's good enough. No, it's not good enough. It's good enough to teach us how to grow our own food and how to sustain without fucking, you know what I mean? Without the system. Without the system that allegedly is poisoning our food. And our water. And making us pay double for it. That's all I'm saying. Teach us how to survive without that shit. Just in case some shit, because all these fucking bunkers is keep on getting made from these rich folk, and they're prepared for something. We're not. So let us at least have our little time before, you know what I mean? Because this shit is getting crazy out here, bro.
Them bunkers is crazy too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, realer shit is going on. The niggas is caring about a little, like, fucking up the system one time. Fuck. Yo, the system don't care, yo. They don't care, I promise you.
That's crazy how you dismiss it like that. I mean, that is a big thing,
I'm
man.
saying,
like,
bro.
People that gotta buy groceries like that, like they really feeling that impact. Like that's
what.
Fucking with
and what I'm saying is an alternative to that, because it's like, yo, if you learn how to make your own food, you won't have to go to this fucking supermarket, bro. And if you're making your own food, you know it's not gonna be no fucking bullshit because you're making it. But they don't want you to make this shit. I heard fucking black farmers is being illegal. Why is black farmers getting shut down? Why are they burning our shit?
You see
what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's the real question. We need to figure out what the fuck is going on with
I
that.
looked at some chickens. I looked it up online where you get chickens.
Some
That's what I'm
turkey patty
saying.
sausages.
I know a nigga that
chicken.
got chickens right now. He knows his chickens is real.
People around the corner,
That's what I'm saying.
they got a coop with chickens and other animals in there too.
You could do it. That's what I'm saying. You could
learn
do
how
it.
to make a
It's
chicken
just-
lay eggs.
It's just not being done because
Do they just lay eggs by themselves, or they gotta have?
it's just
they
not.
gotta have a rooster.
Hold on, it's just not being done because we're boycotting Target. That's why it's not.
Do I
being
need a
done.
rooster to make them lay eggs, or do they just lay eggs?
I don't know, man, but we need to figure that shit
I
out.
don't think they
We
have.
need to figure
I gotta
that
ask
out.
my boy. My boy got chickens. My boy got chickens.
That's what I'm saying. He's smart.
I know you
He's
told me,
smart.
but I looked it up
Man's got chickens.
online
Smart.
where you could go get them.
Start with chickens. You know
My
what
boy
I'm
got
saying?
chickens. He be growing vegetables.
Start growing vegetables.
You,
Yeah,
I was saying that I want to do that too.
He live on the land.
Be ready, yo. You gotta be ready. Like, you gotta know how to
He
fish.
probably trying to build himself a little bunker. I know he probably building a bunker in the backyard, yo.
He can survive, man. That's all it's about. Just survive.
I gotta think about this shit. I ain't got enough
Chris.
time, yo.
Yo,
That's one thing I always be fighting with is time, man. Time is always. Oh shit, what happened?
I dropped the bud.
You
Just
gotta
up, bud.
move
Thank you.
over.
Woo. Move over. Move over. Excuse me, sir. I'm in a shot now. Thanks to grills, you bastards.
I know you've been waiting to talk about
Yes, finally. Oh my gosh.
Did anybody else see the fight besides me and him?
Nah.
I didn't watch it. I know you told me it was a draw.
I'm sorry. All right, we won't spend
Go
too
ahead,
much time on it.
go ahead.
I heard you say
You
it.
start.
You
I want you. I want you to start. I'm gonna give you. Put the timer on. Put the timer on.
I don't
give me
care.
my time.
You could just
No, I need my time from Smiley because we gonna go at it.
Go ahead. 2 minutes. I ain't gonna say shit.
Hold on.
All right, hold on. I'll give you right.
Now, who is this? Gervonta Davis?
Gervonta Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach.
I don't know.
Lamont the Reaper Roach.
2 minutes, you said?
Yep.
Title fight.
Title fight.
Go.
Alright, so first of all, make this short and sweet. Gervonta took his first L I visibly saw with my own eyes. If you want to say that, the knee didn't count when he took a knee, that's okay. He still lost 7-5. 7 rounds to 5 rounds. I seen it with my own 2 eyes. I counted the punches. I was accurate because I was up there with the refs. It was 7-5. And it was a good, close fight. And a key factor is 2 things. One, Gervonta, after the end of the fight, he told him they're not going to give it to you. It's too close. They're not going to give it to you. And I think he knew that he didn't do as much as what he thought he was going to do. He didn't outbox him. Because remember, Tank starts late. He warms up. He gives the first 4-5 rounds to his opponent. And then he cooks you 6 through 9. You're out of there, usually. But this shit didn't happen. Nigga lasted all 12 rounds and fucking took the knee in the 9th. You know what I mean? From a little bit of sweat in his eyes. For him to take a knee, that's the rules of boxing. That's not my rules. That's not. If you take a knee in a fight, that means that is a knockdown. That's scored as a knockdown. Why do you think the dude was counting? The ref was counting because once you take a knee, it's a knockdown.
Did anybody actually get oh no, it was a draw.
It was a draw. But there was a knockdown if you count him taking the knee. And this is what I'm saying. Like, if we're going to be fair in boxing, we're going to say that, that's counted as a knockdown. If that is counted as a knockdown, Lamont lost. Lamont won. And it is what it is.
All right. It's my turn.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just going to start by saying, your best. But your best wasn't good enough. So I'm just gonna start with that.
Don't cry.
Don't cry. Say please. Don't say please, cause he did cry and did say please. He was like, fuck, when he was walking through the back. You know what I mean? After he left, you know what I mean? He was so disappointed in himself because it was disappointing to see that he worked so hard to not win. You know what I mean? Because he clearly was the better fighter. I'm not gonna argue that he wasn't. He was clearly the better fighter. But the better fighter wasn't the best fighter. The best fighter is Gervonta Davis. So you're going to have to knock his ass out. You can't be close or, right a hair right behind. I would say if he got that last 2 rounds, then it would have been like, yeah, we could say a blowout. It was questionable. I mean, it was back and forth. It wasn't any backing down. It wasn't really any running around, really, you know what I mean? Like, they was really, like, exchanging. But if it looks like Gervonta really wasn't prepared, he kind of underestimated this boxer. So, in a way, because he underestimated him, that's probably why it looked like it lacked a little bit luster on his part. But he knew that he couldn't get hit with one of those punches. So Lamont was very defensive. He was avoiding a lot of good punches. Some stuff that could have been it, he didn't get it. You know what I mean? So I was like, and it wasn't on some he was pulling punches type shit. It was like, he had him missing, but he didn't know how to capitalize on counters. And it was like a few of them that seemed like Gervonta could have had him, and he just didn't get him. So it was just a really good fight. You know what I mean? Back and forth type shit.
Yeah, it was. It was a good fight.
So,
I didn't see it.
I think he tasted the.
I like to see knockouts. I don't want no draw. I don't want no technical knockout. I want you to go night.
And not to say
I said it was a draw.
Not to say. Hold on. And you know what's funny? Not to say that if Tank was serious, it would have went the same. Because I don't think so. Right. But
I think if
Calvin,
that's Lamont's best, if that's Lamont's best,
I don't think he trains.
If that's Lamont's best,
what's the name?
He will not beat Tank. That's what I'm gonna say. He knocks him out in the 8th round.
Yeah.
Definitely. If that's his best, he gets knocked out in the 8th round by Tank in a rematch.
Yeah, because that wasn't Tank's best.
Because this was like,
I don't think that was Tank's best.
I think this was like putting your feet in the water type of shit. He was like, yo, let me, you know what I mean? I'm about to retire. Let me see. Let me like not really fight and see what happens. And he did that, and the dude still couldn't beat him. And this dude was like the best, but he couldn't.
I don't know about him. He beat him in rounds, bro. 7 rounds to 5, bro.
I don't know. I think if he at least made him like stumble.
He wasn't gonna knock him out. Cause let me tell you something about fucking Tank Davis. Tank Davis is just like fucking Mike Tyson. He trains his neck. This nigga neck is like fucking swollen. And that's why Mike Tyson trains his neck, because it's harder to knock out a nigga with a strong neck. They said it's like, yo, that's some real shit. It's hard to knock out a nigga with a strong neck. Like,
that nigga wide neck was a beast in jail, nigga. He had that do-rag looking like a cobra.
He wasn't fucking with 4 Extra.
Who that? 4 Extra?
You don't know who 4 Extra is?
Alright. I know it's a nigga named Long Neck.
Oh, yeah.
It's a white dude with a long guy's neck. His neck like that. His neck like a foot long, bro.
Yeah, he can get knocked out easy.
He a skinny dude.
Rattle that shit.
His neck be like like a giraffe.
That
like,
shit's crazy.
Nigga wild.
Catch a seizure. But yeah, man. That nigga Lamont showed out, bro. I had Tank too. Trust me, nigga. I was gonna bet on it. I was gonna put money on it. And then I was like, I seen the fight. I was like, oh my God.
Yo, it's been a bad year for the bettors, huh? So far.
Yo,
I wonder what it's gonna look like for the NBA, yo.
People not tapping into their source. I feel like fucking Tank lost because Calvin didn't coach that nigga. That's the one fight that Calvin didn't. He wasn't the head coach of. The other dude was, and fucking it showed, nigga. When you step away from source, my nigga, it's gonna look different for you. It's gonna look different for you. And he already stepped away from Floyd. Now he's stepping away from Calvin.
Floyd was talking hella shit too.
I know he was.
Floyd was like, yo, he whooped his ass. But listen, I don't care, yo. I'm gonna say the same thing. I'm gonna say because Floyd can't talk. Cause we said I'm gonna say the same thing that I said.
Not just Floyd saying that though.
Nah, but I'm gonna say the same thing that I said in Floyd's defense in a lot of his fights. The nigga won, or the call is what the call was. Like, it is what it is. It was a draw. They didn't fucking. Neither one of them won. You gotta. It really looked like it was a tough decision. So it's gonna be people gonna butt heads on it because it really was a hard match to call.
You know why I was so upsetting? Because now you're not looking like Floyd's record. Floyd don't got no draws.
He don't.
Floyd don't got no draws.
He don't.
So now you're not Floyd.
He went off a point.
Now you're not
But
Floyd.
those points was, yo, every time the cards came up, they damn near had this nigga winning on every card. So yeah, we going off of us looking at it because yeah, he threw more jabs. They said he threw more jabs.
Yeah.
But Tank threw more bodies that landed.
He threw more bodies.
More bodies and more heavy, more power punches that landed.
In some of the rounds. Not all of the rounds he was the aggressor. And that's why he won the fight, because he did just enough of everything. He wasn't just throwing jabs. He was throwing power punches too. Right. Tank was losing like being outboxed, bro.
His power punches wasn't.
The problem was
it wasn't it.
He wasn't prepared to go 12 rounds, my nigga.
Like this dude was not.
His defense was impeccable.
He's not a knockout dude. Like I don't know. I felt like.
You know why you're saying that?
I felt like he didn't really.
You know why you're saying that? Because Tank was bigger.
Respect his punch.
Tank is bigger than him. Tank is a natural 135er. he's coming up from 130 to 135.
Oh, okay.
He's not 135.
Yeah, he did come up in weight.
You see what I'm saying?
He came up in weight.
So he had to like he was the actual smaller guy in this situation.
That's even better.
That's supposed to be even better. But the problem is, like I said, Tank he wasn't coached by fucking Calvin, my nigga. He didn't, I don't think he took this shit serious, my nigga. He was just like, man, he was talking retirement. He was talking like, yeah, I'm just gonna do a few more.
Now he gotta fight him.
My nigga, his ego is your ego is at stake.
He gotta fight him.
But you know what he said though? He was like, probably not this year. So now if it's not gonna be this year, bro, he might not fight that nigga again, bro. He might not fight that nigga again. If it's not gonna be this year, and if he take a loss to anybody else, he's not fighting Lamont Roach again. Now, is Lamont Roach gonna fight Shakur Stevenson? Yeah, I want to see that. And I got my money on Lamont. I don't think Shakur. I think Shakur is a good fighter, but I think he ran from that Zepeda nigga. The first nigga he fought, and then everybody said it was boring, and he was running this shit. I think he ran from him. I don't know if he broke his hand.
Shakur Stevenson is like, isn't he like that's the soft dude, right? The dude that's like more defensive.
Yeah,
he don't got no knockout power.
I don't see him knocking
pillow hands. That's what he was calling him.
He just knocked out.
They was calling him pillow hands.
They was calling Devin Haney that.
I think they was calling Shakur Stevenson pillow hands.
I mean, what's the name? Cam was.
Right. Okay, so yeah, that dude. Okay.
That's crazy.
If he
call a boxer pillow hands.
If he got the same, if they both got the same power level, like if his power level is just it's not really hitting like that, then it's gonna be a boring fight.
I don't think so.
I think this was testing because he was afraid to get knocked out. You could see it in his face.
Who, Lamont?
Lamont,
bro.
Lamont was looking like, yo.
Let me tell you.
Look in his eyes.
So Frank Martin was scared to get
him
knocked.
respect.
Hold on. Frank Martin was scared to get fucking hit. Lamont was going in there swinging, nigga, like, nigga, you don't swing like that. You don't trade with fucking Gervonta Davis if you don't fucking feel like y'all could take his power. His power ain't, you know what I mean? That nigga was swinging for the fences. Right. Now, Frank Martin, if you would say that about Frank Martin, I would say, yup, I agree 100%. Because that nigga, you could see it in his eyes. Right. When he got hit one good time, he was like, I don't want to feel this again.
It was respect.
I don't want to feel this again, yo.
It wasn't fear, it was respect. And I think Gervonta respected him a little bit,
He did, he had to. Because he lasted all 12 and he traded with you. And he hurt you. There was my nigga, there was a clean. Listen. Bro, it's on camera. It's on camera.
It ain't on camera that he hurt him.
It's on camera. We see it, my nigga. You don't stagger back if you didn't get hurt, my nigga. You don't put your hands up like this. My nigga, it's on camera, bro. It's on camera. We can see that shit. The nigga hurt him, my nigga. The nigga Lamont is the truth, man.
He ate his blows like...
He didn't eat all of his punches, bro. I promise you. I promise you he didn't eat all of them. Hold on, let me find this shit.
He ate them drinks. Like a lunch.
There's mad ass on my algorithm. Shit crazy.
Now what was you talking about DG? Wait, no. Sorry. DJT-47. What was you talking about?
You didn't see that?
Oh, that? Oh, okay.
You didn't see that? That hurt, nigga. That hurt. Got him staggering back. That hurt.
He gave one of these.
Yeah, I checked. He's a counter puncher, and both of them are counter punchers, my nigga. Yeah, my nigga, yo.
Respect.
Shout out to my nigga Lamont Roach.
Nah,
he gave a fan.
He gave a good fight. That was a real good fight. I'm still Team Tank.
I'm not mad at you. I'm Team Tank too. I feel like Tank is the greatest, and I feel like if he trained serious, that wouldn't have happened. I think he would have got him out of there. I think he would have got him out of there. But I gotta give credit to what's due, my nigga.
That was kind of grimy. Like I feel like
that was wild.
How you do that in the middle of the fight? But if it was greasing his eye, that's not fear. You know what I mean?
Nigga,
Like, you can't
it
see.
don't matter. It's time. It's no timeout in boxing, bro.
It ain't.
You either get punched. You either get punched in the fucking face for having the sweat in your eye, or you fucking wait to. My nigga Muhammad Ali went like, bless you. Muhammad Ali went like 4 fucking rounds when he thought Sonny Liston was tampering with his glove. That's history right there. How you go 4 rounds blind, my nigga, until your vision cleared up? Like, bro, 4 rounds and didn't take not one knee, but then you take a knee because you didn't want to get hit in it. Come on, bro. We're not doing that. You took a knee. And if you count the knee,
we gotta respect the traditional ways.
That's what I'm saying. You count the knee, he lost, my nigga. But it's all good because it's a draw, and I want to see the rematch. But I don't think we're gonna see it, bro. I guarantee you, I don't think we're gonna see it.
I'm gonna tarnish his legacy.
I don't think we're gonna see it, my nigga, because he's gonna have to train hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. I'm a Tank fan. I'll say, yo, Tank, yo, you gotta give him that one. Give him one more. And
you can't play. If you come in, you gotta come correct.
Give him one more.
Lamont,
give him one more. And
Lamont might fuck around and get better,
and
nigga.
knock him out. Just knock him out. You know what I mean? Don't be nice, because I think you had too much respect for him. You had too much love for him.
They did grow up together.
Yeah, you had too much love for him. He got to be an enemy in that ring.
But nah, he turned it on, my nigga. The 7th round, you see the 7th round?
He was trying to be filthy,
turned it on,
nigga. But he wasn't really like, you know what I mean? It was love, like,
because they was trading punches. And fucking, you could see, like, Tank, he one of them crazy niggas, like, he fucking, when he get hit, he'll smile and shit. And, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Lamont was trying to do that shit, too, but it seemed like Lamont was just like, oh, I'm gonna get you back. Like, Tank is more like, nigga, I'm gonna kill you. Like, I'm gonna kill you, bro. But that shit didn't happen. It didn't happen the way it usually did. That shit was crazy. It was a good fight, though.
Yo, you want to talk about the crazy news story that we just got? Kiki Wyatt. Well, it ain't new. I guess it's been around for like a couple of weeks.
Yeah, Kiki Wyatt is in a relationship with her cousin.
Her first cousin?
Her blood cousin. It don't matter if it's first. I don't know if it's.
I mean, if you know your family, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Kevin Gates said that shit is regular, yeah.
I mean, Kevin Gates is Kevin Gates, though. You gotta think.
And Kiki Wyatt is
like, we don't know how.
Kiki Wyatt is like Kevin
Gates.
She is. She like that.
But some of her kids have.
She fucking with her cousin.
Some of her kids have disabilities.
Oh.
Some of her kids have. So she been fucking her cousins.
I think so. And she was married. They're both married.
Having kids with them and shit.
Her cousin's married and she's married.
Yeah.
So
her husband is the one who
her
told her.
Wow. So they probably been fucking.
Her husband or
those
cousin.
are his kids, and that's her fucking cousin. Yo. Well.
That's probably his relative.
Well, at least she's
you know what I mean?
At least she's living her truth now.
Just because
she already got like 11 kids.
That's crazy.
And some of them got disabilities.
Like 2, I think.
I mean, think about it. That's 11 kids.
They all from the same people?
No, she's been married 3 times. She stabbed one of her husbands.
She stabbed one. Oh, yeah,
wow,
yeah. Well, I mean, come on. We know what type of person we dealing with. Like, when you... She
Ain't
done
she a
stabbed a
gospel
person.
singer?
She got 11 kids. You know what I mean? All this... Come on, man.
She with Avant, remember?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that shit. She a light-skinned chick.
But that's what I'm saying. The industry is wicked, bro. Like,
light-skinned chicks been crashing out. Usually it'd be like the brown skin chick that be crashing out.
Nigga, Left Eye
She
burnt
said-
the house down, nigga.
She said,
Remember Left Eye? Rest in peace to her soul.
Left Eye was like brown though.
She burned the
She wasn't
house
light
down.
skin. She was brown.
She was light skinned.
She was
She
brown
was
skin.
light.
She was light skinned.
She wasn't like yellow.
She wasn't yellow.
wasn't
Yeah,
yellow,
what I'm
but
saying,
she
like
was
light skin. When we say red bone, we really mean the yellow people.
I mean, Redbone is different.
Yeah,
Redbone is
but
yellow.
I'm saying
Yeah,
light
for sure.
skin. She was light.
But yeah, she was light skinned. She wasn't.
She wasn't brown.
I
She
think
was lighter than brown.
I
for
think.
sure.
Nah, I don't know.
She could have passed for Hispanic to me.
Yeah, she
Really?
was.
She was, right?
It wasn't light like that.
Her last
Lo-
name was
Lopez.
Lopez.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was.
She
I
was
was
like, no, she was Honduran.
She wasn't like
She
she
was
wasn't
something
like
like that,
she was
yeah.
dead brown, bro. I'm like I'm really almost certain she was like brown skin.
I always remember her as being lighter complexion.
But she wasn't like
Cause
dark
you know why?
brown, like,
You know why? Cause I'm comparing her to Chili, and Chili was brown skin.
No, Chili was chocolate.
You see what I'm saying? And
Chili was chocolate.
T-Boz was light.
Or is chocolate.
And
bro.
T-Boz is like the lightest in that group.
Look. This her with the light, cause that's the light showing
She
on her.
look
But
light skin, bro.
she not light skin.
She look light skin, bro.
See?
That's light skin to me.
She brown.
She brown.
She browner. Like
She
she
brown
chocolate.
her is
That's what I'm saying.
hilarious,
She
yeah.
chocolate. That's chocolate. And that's like
This is
mocha.
light
What you
skin.
want to say?
That's light skin to me too, dude.
That's just the way the light hit in her. Like I wouldn't really say she light skinned though.
Is Glorilla light skin?
No.
Nah.
Y'all don't think Glorilla is light skin?
She
brown.
brown. She brown. Like light skin to me is like Shantae Moore, right? You think Shantae Moore light skin? Or is she the same color
That's
as
like
Beth
high
Guy?
yellow though.
That's what I'm saying.
High
That's why
yellow
we say
is
light.
different to me. Like
Because when we say light,
when I say
talking
light
about-
skin, I mean
I'm
I'm
lighter.
talking about
bro.
like that color would be a light to me. Like I
But
think
that's a red bone to me though. Red bones and light skins is two different things. Like you
Red
just
bones
having
is
lighter
light
Different
skin.
complexion.
shades of light skin. It's like they're different shades of dark skin. or
Yeah, I
brown
know.
skin.
I know.
It's not just one. So you could be light
like
skin.
Kelly,
But that's why I
like Kelly
separated.
is chocolate.
Kelly who?
Kelly Rowland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kelly is chocolate. Yeah,
100%.
she alright.
But Beyonce's light
Is
skin.
Beyonce light skin?
Yeah.
Nah.
That's
See,
what I'm
this
saying.
is-
That's
see,
what I'm saying.
now Beyonce not light skin.
She
Come on,
not,
bro.
yo.
What the fuck?
She not.
Beyonce look damn
light
low.
skin is
She look
yellow to
she
me,
look
bro.
she look white when she put on that
Alright, I
fucking
wanna see
blonde
light
wig,
skin,
my
bro. Let me see
nigga.
what
I would
light
say
skin.
she light skinned.
She is light skin.
I wouldn't say she chocolate.
Yeah, she. I don't know.
She light skin.
But she's somewhere
She like
in between
caramel.
those two. Like,
She like
yeah.
caramel.
I pulled
Yeah.
up light skin, and
They say
they say
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
I'm telling you,
But let's
Beyonce
look at
light
the
skin,
spectrum.
bro.
She's caramel.
Then you gotta
This
think about the
is
light
caramel
too,
color.
cause you feel me?
Hear the
Like,
spectrum. That's
Yeah,
light
kinda,
skin.
but she
That's light
be
skin.
putting the makeup on it. She be looking white, like straight up white.
That's
She-
red bone.
That's red one.
Which one? Who?
Beyonce.
I know, cause
That's
she's light
Cardi
skin.
That's
B.
crazy.
Cardi B.
Cardi B
Yeah,
is
Cardi
definitely.
B light
She's
skin.
definitely light
That's
skin.
light skin. But that's
Cardi
because
B is lighter than Beyonce.
Yeah, 100%.
yeah,
100%.
her,
Ooh, it's
Red
her.
bone.
Her? Like her?
her right here. Right here.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
this
that's
girl
her.
right here.
Yeah, she high yellow.
Light skin. All right. That's SZA, I think, or Summer Walker. One of
She
them.
brown.
Scissor brown skin.
That's brown skin.
Both of them
100%.
are brown.
What's the difference between her shade and her shade?
That's
She's
what I'm
lighter. She's lighter
That's
than
the
SZA.
same
She's
shade,
not.
God. That's what
I
I'm
think it's
saying.
Nah,
light,
she's
bro.
Beyonce.
Beyonce
You looking
is
at
lighter.
Beyonce? That's the same
Beyonce-
shade.
Beyonce is a lighter complexion
That's
than
damn near the
SZA.
same shade.
Beyonce
She's
is a-
lighter.
Beyonce's a lighter
SZA is
complexion
They
brown.
than
still
SZA.
brown. They still
He's
brown.
saying it's the same thing. It's
They
a
still
lighter
brown.
complexion,
It's a
bro.
different
That, what shade is
Yeah,
this?
it's a lighter complexion of
What shade
brown.
is this? What shade is
I'm
this?
just saying, they think it's the light though.
It is the light.
Her and her is both light skin.
What shade is this?
Light
You
skin.
can't look
That
at
light
the picture
skin?
of these people
That's
because they
brown
don't
skin.
look like
That's
that in
light
real
skin,
life.
bro.
You gotta see them in
She's
person.
brown
That's
skin.
what I'm saying.
She's darker than both of them.
That's what I'm saying. That's another thing too, cause that could be all be makeup.
Telling you, man. Hold on, we got to go to the site.
I'm talking about like SZA before anything
Alright.
was brown skin. You know what I'm saying? Like certain
She-
women is brown
But
skin.
yeah, she
I wouldn't
brown,
call
but she
her light
probably
skin.
bleaching herself now because
Yeah, she probably
do
is
look
getting a
like
little
she's
lighter.
lighter than
But that's
she
what I'm
was.
saying. A lot
And
of
you don't
this
just
industry
get
shit.
light.
Yeah.
You can get darker from like in the summertime.
Summer,
you get a
yeah,
tan,
yeah.
but you don't.
Now you
just
can
get-
see. Now you can see closer.
I can still see. She's still light skinned. She's still
That's-
darker than
That's
she
makeup
is.
though, bro.
This is
Look at her
makeup
neck.
too,
Her
bro.
neck the same color as her face, bro.
Bro, that's the shade from her fucking head.
Nah,
They- you know they
'cause that's
put makeup on
She ain't
their
put
neck,
makeup
too.
on her neck right there.
They do
Bro,
put makeup
all
on
I'm
their
saying
It
is
don't look
that's
like
the
it's the same
shade
color.
from her
Oh.
neck. Like
It
that's
look a little
you
darker.
see the shade
Oh,
under
well, she
there.
ain't put it on, but they be doing that too to blend it in because that do look dumb. How your face?
But then again, SZA is darker than that.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying,
Yeah,
bro.
that's what I'm saying.
It's
She
the
got on makeup too.
and she's brightening up with the makeup.
I'm not saying that. I'm
I'm just saying
that
naturally
fucking
she's a light skinned woman,
Beyonce
bro.
black as fuck. But I'm just
She's
saying,
not.
She's not
I'm
the same
saying
complexion.
she's
as
not
SZA.
like-
she's lighter than SZA.
like she's lighter than me,
So you
but
know,
she's not.
you know how I
dark.
gauge it. You know how I gauge
I mean,
it.
she's not light.
How
skinned.
much white people do you have in your bloodline? So I got a grandfather that has a full. His father was a white man, right? So there is gonna be certain white
Why you
features
say it like that?
because it's genetics.
He
It's
was a
real.
white man.
There's certain genetics that I have because of I have that bloodline in me, and it shows. All I'm saying is The reason why I call her light skin is because in her genetics they have that in there of mixed race, and white is definitely a part of it.
Right.
You can see it. You can't see it like that
Like Lauren
with
London.
SZA.
Like Lauren London.
Yes,
is light skin.
you can
Yeah,
see
she light
skin.
because
Lauren
she
London is light
has
skin.
mixed blood. Her father or her mother is two different races, so you can see. Okay, this is how she turned out like that. She got
But
certain,
Halle
just like
Berry
Halle Berry, the same thing.
It's
She
not
got,
light skin.
but she is like
Brown skin.
She is like
She a light brown skin.
she
Yeah,
yeah,
light
she is a
brown.
light brown skin. Yeah,
she
for
light
sure.
brown skin.
But she's still a lighter complexion.
But that's
You
what I'm
still call her
saying.
light
But
skin?
she got biracial parents.
That's what I'm saying.
And the same thing
You're
with
gonna
Zendaya.
have lighter
Zendaya
skin.
is light skin,
You're gonna have lighter
but
skin.
she got biracial parents.
You're gonna have lighter skin with the
it's
biracial
different.
parents.
But I'm telling
That's
you,
what
what
I'm
we
saying.
see is we see a lighter hue. That's what I'm saying. It's still
Not
brown,
you. You
but
said
it's lighter.
you see the same complexion as SZA and Beyonce, and SZA is not mixed race.
No, I'm saying in this picture because of the makeup. The makeup is giving them the same. I know that Beyonce with no makeup
It's lighter
is
than
lighter
SZA,
than SZA.
100%.
But I'm just saying, if that's their color, that's not really light skin. That's a light brown. That's light skin. That's a light brown.
I think that's lighter skin.
That's light skin.
But she's still light skin.
That's a light brown. That's a light brown. That's light skin.
I'm going off of their base color, bro. I'm not going off.
Even if you put one of the yellow chicks up there, you still gonna see that's a different color. Like,
yeah,
like
one is lighter than the
like-
other, of course.
Wait, no,
Like
you
Lala?
didn't just say one of the yellow chick.
yeah, like what's that girl name? Lotto.
Nobody's yellow. What are you
Well,
talking
whatever.
about?
Lotto. I'm sorry, I can't say that.
He called
Lotto.
Lotto yellow.
Lotto, a yellow girl.
She gonna call you a
Like
brokey,
she a
nigga.
cartoon character.
Don't go. She gonna call me
She
that.
on The Simpsons.
Okay, girl.
Yo.
I don't care
One
if
of
she
the
calling
yellow
me.
ones.
That's
I don't care if she
crazy.
calling me.
That's hilarious.
I don't care what you call me, girl. Just call me.
I'll go shoot his shot. Yeah.
You heard about your boy beefing with Kendra G?
Who?
Corey.
Corey Holcomb?
Oh yeah, that,
100%.
yeah. That's funny, man.
100%.
He just
Yeah.
coming at anything.
I mean, but it's justified.
God,
I
man.
think it's justified in this situation because Kendra G do be spewing a lot of bullshit.
No,
out,
but
like-
she responded back. First of all, he clipped it and didn't. He made it seem like she was saying that, which she didn't say. She wasn't talking about herself. Cameron Hall asked her a question, and she was saying, "This is what women say from my experience doing the show." And then she gave her a topic, and she said, "This is what they say about this." So he made it seem like that's how she feel, and then she said, "I agree," and he cut that. But you can hear he said, "I agree," and then he clipped that part off.
Yeah, that was
and
funny.
And he tried to holler at her before she got. So you sitting there calling. I mean, if you think she's ugly, fine, but like that's dumb for you to come up there and do all
Nah,
that.
with
if you
makeup,
were
with
trying
makeup,
to-
she at least a 6 though.
No, but
Nah,
I'm saying
she
he
got a
said
body,
all
man.
that, but you was trying to
Yeah,
get
you
at
go,
her.
you go,
You got-
Boromski.
She got a
And you
body.
said yourself you've been chasing after her for however long.
I mean,
on
everybody
a
want to
radio
get that
show.
one time.
Yeah, but that's corny then. Don't sit up there. Why you sit up there cutting on her? then?
But he said he just want to do it one time. He said that to her. I mean, it sounded funny, but
But
he did
if
say.
you want to do it at
that one
all,
time.
then that's corny. for you
Nah,
to
not
go on a
necessarily.
public
Nah, that's
platform.
normal shit.
You could want to
Just a
fuck with
dude.
somebody and then realize they corny later.
Right. I
But
think
what
that
he
just get out of the way.
what he did was false. Though he made it like that's not even. I mean, that is.
I
What
think-
she said.
I think
She
his-
wasn't talking
I think
about
his
herself.
point-
Took
I
it out
think-
of context.
I think his
Yeah, she's trying to make it seem like, oh, she's the one that said, oh, you gotta have
Right,
money
right,
and stuff,
right,
and
right,
she
right.
wanna talk about herself.
No, I think what Corey was saying on the 5150 show is
She was narrating that ideology though.
Yeah, this is what I'm
pushing that-
saying.
pushing that
Her
narrative.
whole
But she
platform.
wasn't.
All I'm
And
saying.
you just
Hold
took
on,
that clip and you see the whole thing. They
E.
asked her a question. What are women of today saying about this subject?
Mhm.
Right,
And she
right.
said, this is what
Yeah,
they are saying.
I watched the segment because MTR broke the whole
But
shit
he's
down.
making it look like he
No, he's
clipped
not.
it first, so
E.
it look like she talk about herself.
E.
And she said, "I agree with you, Tamron. I don't think they should be doing." But he cut that part out.
I watched that episode too.
So let me just say, right? I watched the 5150 show, and on the 5150 show, he wasn't just saying that, oh yeah, this is her thoughts. He was saying that her whole platform in general is like the female version of Kevin Samuels, basically. But she's not giving you the information on how to proceed. He's letting the women figure it out, and that's where they're going wrong. That's why these relationships don't last. And the whole thing on what she's trying to do is based off of what somebody else is trying to do. It's just her spin to it. And he's saying that, like, yo, that's not going to work because you're not giving the right.
Some people are finding love. She just allowing people to enough rope to hang on.
I'm just telling you.
She do be telling people when they do something wrong.
Yeah,
like, she be like, you want a dime, a 10, are you a 10? Are you skinny? You want somebody skinny and you're 300 pounds. She didn't say those exact words, but she be calling people out.
It highlights how delusional some people's expectations are anyway. So it's just like, she gets to reinforce how people are, and then she gets to kind of encourage them to go this way, but people still be like, well, shit, I'm hard-headed, I still want to do this. Girl, lower your standards a little bit, you know what I mean? Humble yourself a little bit, but they don't want to do it.
Yeah, like
they want to go their route.
And then he said something about a scammer. He said that Kendra G was fucking with a that's her name, Kendra?
Yeah.
Kendra G, yeah, Kendra G was fucking with some African scammer.
Yeah, and I heard they said that.
And yeah. But you know,
I mean, so what?
But maybe she didn't know.
He was just saying
but
that.
I'm just saying,
he was
like,
just saying that that's the last person that you want to get advice from is the person that gets scammed by the nigga.
But I'm just saying, everybody. But that was another thing. Like
that's why I did agree with that. I was like, okay, that's true. Like I'm not taking advice from the bitch that got scammed.
But I was watching another show. Where
you don't know the answer.
Somebody,
I'm just saying.
Well, listen.
I'm just saying. Like a lot of females feel like they're clever. I'm pretty sure Kendra G thought she was clever too.
Somebody was saying that. Would you not take advice from somebody because they was talking about an experience or talking about the process of how to do something, but it didn't work out for them? Would you not take that advice and then try to figure out your way to make it work, and possibly it could work out for you better than it worked out for you given your circumstances? Or would you just dismiss that whole information because it's coming from a source where this person never was successful with it, so why should I listen to them?
It depends what they're saying. If it makes
if you have some knowledge,
if it makes sense, then
right.
Just
and I think that's the thing about people. Right, exactly. That's what they were saying. He was like, yo, I was saying, we take a minute as people, if we receive information, if that information resonates and it does make sense, then I could possibly figure it out. Like, I know it's a lot of people that get a video on YouTube of how to install Kodi into your Fire Stick and all this other stuff or whatever, and they watch the video and be like, yo, I'm lost, I don't know what to do. Did you follow the steps? Yeah, I did, but I still don't do it. And it's like, okay, if you did it exactly how they told you how to do it, then you should have no problem doing it. But you get frustrated, you skip steps, you don't do this, there's something that you didn't do and somebody else is working out for somebody else. Because there's been several times where I've gotten a troubleshooting done and somebody else couldn't do it. And I'm like, did you do this? Did you do this? Oh, no, I never do that. Well, that's probably why. You should try to do that too. And that might have solved it. And they do that and like, oh, yeah, I'm going to start doing that now. Should have been. But in any case, that's how it be sometimes, where it be like, what doesn't work for some might work for others. So you have to try to take that information and we have to, a word that we like to use our discernment to decide if this is really good information and it's sound information that I could apply to improve the quality of my life.
You gotta be smart enough to do that, though.
I mean, you
gotta be aware.
It depends on how simple it is.
You gotta be aware of self.
What is it that you're learning?
You gotta be aware of self, because if you're not aware of self, you're not gonna want to have any ambition for anything.
Well, what is it that you're learning?
They're gonna love me for my ambition.
That's what I'm saying. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to learn? Are you trying to get? You know what I'm saying? It depends on what you're trying to do with your life. But I feel like if you don't really care about shit like that, if you just want to play video games all day, you not care about discernment, you gonna do whatever you gotta do to play video games all day, like.
But even that comes with some discernment, because it's something that you want to do.
It's different.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I gotta do this to get to this.
To do that, yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's not really like. Well, it's gonna help you get to your goal, but it's not gonna help you get to bettering yourself unless that's how you better yourself. Because there's niggas playing video games right now on YouTube getting millions.
Right, right.
You see what I'm saying? So
But that's what they want to do.
But that's what I mean. Like you
Then
gotta
like,
really do
getting
what you
millions
want to do.
doing
Like
nothing right now.
you can't make money on doing some shit that you were told to do.
Shit.
It's crazy. It's like you spend your life trying to figure out how to get there. Like, you know what I mean? And you see all these people around you that's got there. Everything that I've learned is like it comes with like a mentorship. Somebody already is doing it. Somebody wants a pupil or somebody that they can teach something to, so they can show them the ropes, so they can teach everybody else how to do it when they're not here to teach people anymore. So that's what they want. And I was talking to a dude that, you know, he was like a skilled craftsman and different things and shit like that. And he was like, you know, my son don't want to sit down with me, man. I love to sit down with you and go over this. But I'm like, bless you.
Everybody sneezing, yo.
He be doing drugs and stuff. So I'd be like, man, I can't be around you like that, man. You know what I mean? Because you're not living the right way. But I see what you're saying. But I wouldn't mind being under your tutelage. But that comes with other things that you associated with. So if you wasn't moving like that, then yeah, I could do it. But then it's like, I still would want that information. I had no problem with them showing me how to do this or showing me how to do that or put the siding on a house or something like that because he has that skill. But he still has some challenges in his life that he got to deal with. So it's like the information is good, but it's just the source. Like we were talking about earlier, the source of where the information is coming from. It's like, I don't really know if I want to do it because it's coming from his source, but it depends. If you can resonate with that, then with that information, then you could receive it. And you could apply that shit however you need to apply that shit. You know what I mean? So, I mean, information is always, to me, it's always good. I mean, it's just how the person deal with that information. Like, some people could fucking crash out when they get information, and some people could be like, alright. Shit, your girl just, you just found your girl in the crib with your peoples or some shit. How you deal with that situation is, you know, we know, like, people gonna be feeling some type of way, but how you deal with that situation is what's gonna affect everything else that happens.
Real shit. As a man, you gotta hold that shit in. If you crash out, you're going to jail.
Right, absolutely.
You're going to jail. Any type of physical.
Like War Machine. Remember I was telling you about War Machine?
Yep.
That dude, man, I ain't never show you. I ain't never even show you the
That's what
pictures,
that bus
man.
driver said, going to jail now.
Yo, and he did go to jail, didn't he? He lost his job.
He was talking about the other person, but
Yeah, because she spit on him. So he had to uppercut her.
He wild,
He uppercut her.
I bet
like
you
crazy.
he never fuck with no more bus drivers again. He get a couple looks to the head, you know. She was like, she'll never forget that. And it's online. Kids can't even do nothing no more.
Look how he
online.
did her. Look how he did her.
Who's that?
That's the girl.
That spit on her?
Nah. Remember the War Machine?
Oh yeah.
War Machine victim.
Yeah, man.
She was a corn star. Dude, Quarter came into the room, did her filthy. Busted her up. This was after she had her surgery and everything. That's what she looked like now.
But then it's like, these things could be avoided, bro. It's just so sad that it happens the way it does.
And this the dude right here.
Cause he fucked.
And the dude, and it was a dude there too. The dude, he broke the dude's arm, broke his leg.
They didn't even show the dude.
They didn't even show the dude.
That nigga looked like a murder victim.
He did the
Shit
dude
crazy, like, yo, don't play around with no fucking UFC fighter's fucking girl, bro.
I mean,
I don't even care.
What
that
you think, bro? You dealing with?
I wouldn't do it.
You dealing with a woman in that industry, bro? Like,
just in general, you don't fuck with other people's wives. Like, that's not their girlfriend.
She's a baddie too. It's like
that's
my
their
favorite one.
wife. Like, that's it. You got kids with her. Like, he gonna crash out over you. And that nigga hurt people for a living. Yeah, like that shit was a dumb move.
They ain't got no kids. He got kids now.
Oh, okay. I thought
Well, he ain't had kids with
But
her.
that's what I'm saying. They still
His
was
new
married.
joint was like vouching for him. Said he's such a gentleman.
Yeah.
Like,
He's not gonna crash out on her because she's not gonna cheat.
she cheat him.
No
She
better.
cheat him right.
She know better.
I mean, she better.
I'm
You
not
saw the
gonna-
picture?
Yeah.
Pictures online. Like I would
She
think like a
know
girl.
better.
You see his last girlfriend. You want to be his new girlfriend?
She's like, I'm
All
just
right, bet.
I guarantee you her first words was, well, I'll never cheat on him and we'll be okay. I'm telling you, yo.
I heard
she
Clarissa
knows-
Shields getting cheated on.
Already from Pat?
Yeah. That's the rumor that's
She
out
had
there.
a man too, or fiance or something, didn't she?
She
Yeah,
stopped.
she
She
stopped
stopped
fucking
dealing
with
with
him
him
on
so she
minute
could deal
ago.
with Pat.
'Cause he
And they was
cheated.
like singing,
Nah, he
singing on the beach.
He been cheated. Because remember she went on the 20v1?
That
She
don't
was
even
singled in.
count. He's still married. Like they live
They
together.
divorced, ain't they?
They ain't getting no
They ain't
divorce.
get no divorce.
They didn't get married.
So they playing the
They
game.
was engaged.
No.
No, he got
That was
married.
a
Oh,
She
Remy.
was
Yeah,
in
no,
jail.
I don't know.
He engaged what's her name? He proposed to her.
He did?
To Clarissa
He
Shields.
said he's been asking her for a divorce and she won't give it to him.
They gotta fight for it.
I believe that.
Yo, they gotta have
I believe that. That's how they
one of
handle
those
this whole
wrestling
shit.
matches. They gotta have a ring in the bag match.
Ain't no fucking- ain't no wrestling.
Ring in the ring in the bag with a ring. It's gonna be a
and
ladder.
Respectfully,
It's gonna be a ladder. You gotta climb the ladder and get
Respectfully-
the ring, go to the bag, and they can push you on
Remy
the ladder.
don't want that.
Love and basketball.
Remy don't want to get physical
I mean,
with that
man.
girl, man.
Love,
Yo,
love
wanna
and
get
basketball.
Cause that'll be fun. Cause wrestling fake,
That's
right?
not gonna be fun.
Wrestling's fake.
Love
They
and
not gonna fake it.
basketball.
Love
They gotta
basketball.
play. They gotta play for it.
Nah, that's cool.
Dang.
I don't want to see them play
I don't want to see the
basketball.
I want to see the ring in the bag.
I don't want to see. I want to. If they
Ring
gonna
in
throw
the
hands,
bag.
I want to see them throw hands.
I don't even want to
But
see a
Remy not
boxing
gonna do
match.
it.
I want to see the ring in the bag match. I want to see like a wrestling, like some, or let them wrestle in Cool Whip.
What?
And wrestle in Cool Whip. Alright. Or Ready Whip or something. Ready Whip fight. Put it or something. And they got that. But look, we gonna make it. Look, we gonna make it. They gotta have on tights, like, you know what I mean. Have on tights, you know, so kids can watch it.
Hap gonna see you, yo.
Kids
What?
don't
That
need
is
to
girl.
watch.
That is girl.
Marissa is his girl, nigga.
Kids don't need to watch.
Oh, no. I'm saying
Women
this is
rolling
how they can
around
settle
in
their differences, man.
Cool Whip.
He should hire me for a publicist, man. This is it. They can settle it. They gonna make mad bread over the promotion of it.
Yo, you got
Like,
more
yo.
water?
I've been waiting to see Remy in this. Can I have one as well? Thank you.
Not that.
Oh, you got
water.
cups.
Water is water.
Not tap.
Not tap.
No,
Yeah,
not
hell no.
Oh, okay. Tap got eye fluidies in it.
Remember back in the day, niggas was drinking the fucking the pipe water back in the days.
Yeah, getting mad fluoride.
Yeah, niggas, we was kids. We didn't know no better.
Yo.
We ain't know no better.
Drink water.
I remember this old nigga. He was like 55 at the time. He got to be like 60 now. That was like 2000.
Drinking tap water?
Straight from the fucking hose, nigga.
You from the country.
Talking about
That's some country ass shit.
yeah,
yo,
he from the
for
country. He
real,
from the
yeah.
country. He from the country.
Like, oh, boy, ain't nothing
North
to do
Carolina.
with it.
North Carolina.
Crazy.
And we was going, nigga. He just didn't give a fuck. He was like,
That's like putting your mouth on a water fountain at school.
that nigga said,
Oh, yo, like,
that nigga said I'm 55 years old and I'm still kicking. Oh,
Huh?
like, that's crazy.
people used to be like, yo, you better chill. You might get something on your lip. I ain't want to get no cold sore, nigga, trying to drink some water from the water fountain.
Good luck, big.
She gave me a cup that you win at one of them arcades.
That water good though. Oh my god. Woo! You got alkaline in this water? Tastes like that Himalayan salt.
Homemade water.
Crazy. She made this shit in the cloud.
I wish I could
she's-
make it.
She whittled this shit.
She spins her own water.
Yo.
Like Woody Harrelson.
Yo, I'm telling you though. This shit tastes
I
like
wish
a
I-
mixer.
I wish I could make it.
You could go
You
on.
could. You can figure it out.
Everything online now.
I
It's
don't
no
really
excuse.
want to go through the
You see this shit? Look, you see that shit? What's that? That
Timu?
right there.
Is that Timu?
Huh?
Timu?
No, that little thing. Don't that look like a beaker or some shit?
Where?
Right there, like right there. That
Yeah,
you
it's a
see that
beaker.
icon? That's like a beaker, like
yeah.
chemical beaker and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Put some shit. That's what this shit be up here when you on Google. Nigga, you could create shit on this shit, nigga.
Yeah, you could.
Science.
That's why we
Coding.
have the Mandela effect, because they be
Everything
creating
you want to do is online if you want to figure some shit out. And now they got AI incorporated in this shit. I think this shit is called
stuff. They have
Gemini,
they
yeah,
have
Gemini.
AI calling from doctor's office checking in claim status.
Yeah, taking over the secretary.
I be
It don't
getting mad.
even
I be like, I
work.
want to speak to a representative.
It don't work.
I can probably help you here.
They
I be
don't
like, yo, I
understand
want to speak
what
to a
you be
representative.
saying.
I can probably help you here.
I told them
If
no
you say it, you gotta say it a certain number of times. I'm telling you, say it like 7 times to see what happens.
I did it.
You ain't do it
Because
7 times.
because
You got
yes, I
tired
did
after 3.
because they kept
Nah, I know you
saying
impatient.
I did say it.
Stop. You ain't
fast.
doing it 7 times.
I
You
did.
no,
I
you're
did.
not. You're like, I'm not saying it no more.
The account couldn't pull up. They gave me the number. I'm like, there's no member found, and they're asking me about line items on a claim, and I'm like, I cannot view the claim unless I have the policy pulled up. Member not found. Policy not found. And then they say line item 8 for CPT code 2740.
Yeah,
Why are you talking about the claim?
Because they know about the book. They're AI, nigga.
I told you I can't put a person account up, and then they just kept saying it over and over every time. Okay, let me write this down. Now, they were responding as if we were going over the claim, but I told them no member found. But they're like going line by line, saying, what happened with this line? And I'm like, I don't have the policy pulled up. There's no member found. I'm like, no member found. No member found
is a member.
Yeah, they don't believe that. They say you gonna find somebody.
No member found? Okay.
You better
pull
say
up that
somebody.
account.
Make somebody
And
up.
then they
What if the AI told you to
Then-
make it up?
Fucking, in the famous words of Cam, computers putin', man.
And then it talks too fast too. Like when it gives you information, like I asked for a policy number, and it was like HR. And I'm
no.
like, yo.
Oh, shit.
Now they was fucking with you.
I'm like, how?
They was
I'm like,
talking to
but
you.
I asked
Alien
it to say
talk.
it slowly.
They got their own language now.
And
you
it
heard?
did slow down and say it said, okay.
Some-
And then it slowed down and it said it a little slower. It was still fast, but it was slow enough for me to figure out that was not
What you was looking
no
for.
member
Yeah.
found.
Yo, they really got us out here, computers putin' out here like that.
I get the boosters.
I
I get
told you,
computers
soon as it's gonna be
putin'.
faces, nigga, we gonna see who we took it
Crazy.
to.
They got
I'm telling
robots. They got robots making and people getting mad because they work at fast food restaurants and we be having to deal with terrible service and shit. I'm telling you, man, I can't wait until they replace y'all with some damn robots, man.
They are, but
give
it's
me
going
a
it's not gonna
headache,
go
yo.
how we gonna think it's gonna go, my nigga.
It better
promise
be.
you.
The sandwich still better be good, yo.
I promise you.
Sometimes people give you that extra
Quiznos
cheese.
or
They don't charge you
Subways.
for it. But that machine's gonna be like, up 25 cents for the extra cheese. Oh, man. Well, nah, it's not 25 cents. Now it's probably like $1.
I've had Quiznos in a minute. I guess I say Subway.
Quiznos?
Quiznos is
Wait,
better.
wait, you said
I
which
don't
one is
know. I
better,
haven't had it
Quiznos
in a
or
minute.
Subway? Jersey Mike's.
Jersey, that's not in
I
there.
know,
That is
I know,
better.
I know,
I'm talking
I know.
about
Jersey
I
Mike's
know.
is better than both.
I don't like either, but if I have to, Subway's closer, so I'll go to Subway. If I
Quiznos is really
really
good.
want a sandwich,
It is good,
if
but
I
you
want
gotta
a,
go
if
far
I
to
want,
get that shit.
if I
all the way
want a
closer.
sandwich, I just go to the bodega and get me a sandwich. You know what I mean? Like they got the good breads. You know what I mean? It's a reasonable price. They might throw you in some fries straight out the fucking shit. You know what I mean? Like
Fresh out the frying
they
pan
look,
and in
they,
the
they
fire.
look out. They look out for you, yo. They let you get a drink, yo. Go get a drink,
They
boy.
be like, hey, mommy, how you doing?
My boy.
Love.
They be like, get a drink, my boy. Get a
That's
drink,
what
my
I
boy.
say. You can do credit Well, I ain't did that in a while, but back in the day when I was younger,
They gave me a
I
free
wouldn't do it.
sandwich too.
I'd be like, I'll pay you when I
Free
come back.
sandwich?
People would
A
just
whole
do that.
free,
Like,
free sub.
They
put some
let you
respect
do
on it.
credit like, oh, I'll pay you
Whole
next time.
sub.
I'll give you the next, and they would do it. Cause
Yeah.
they recognize
Philly
the
chicken-
people
Philly
from
chicken
the
cheese,
neighborhood,
yo.
so they-
Shout out to Chapel Mart. You know, like every corner store they got a corner store in every hood. Some people got Krausers, you know what I mean? But some of them corner stores, man, they
Aki.
sandwiches be trash. Bro.
Aki.
The Aki stores.
Remember the what's the name?
Do it the Aki way.
the
Do
Wawa?
you see that?
Wawa's used to be
Sure,
alright. Yeah,
sure.
Wawa's used to have some good cereal. Like yo, when I used to eat pork, I don't do that no more. But when I used to be wildin', I used to get the
We used
pork,
to be
man.
wildin'.
Yeah, I used to get it. Yo.
Smiley was a wild boy back in the day,
We used
yo.
to eat
Yo,
that
it was
pork.
it was blazing. Like I get the little sausage, egg, and bacon. You know what I mean, and cheese from the
Sausage,
Aki.
egg, and bacon.
Yes, I was
That's
greedy.
crazy.
2 meats. Pause. You'll be right.
Two of the worst meats too.
Yo, oh my God, it'd be so fire though. You ain't know, like yo, the worst things always be the best stuff. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's
You
the
know what I
worst for you.
this
man.
girl
This
said to me,
lady
this girl said to
had-
me, you eat for the flavor. Yeah, bitch. I
You're
eat for the
supposed-
flavor. I don't eat
Cause
no
you're
shit.
not-
I'm not
cause
eating no
We're not
carpet.
supposed to. That's why we be all tired and stuff after.
I know. I'm mad that I love that shit tastes good. I love it.
Yeah.
Yo, you
That
know what?
mouth pleasure.
If I could be a vegan, if it tastes delicious.
They do have really good.
Nah, I
like
mean,
They
the
just don't
cheese.
tell you about
I mean,
it.
they gotta-
Yes,
Right.
phenomenal.
It gotta really be like good.
I'm telling you, there is some good places like that make.
Like if you could make something that's made out of grass really taste good.
They have baked goods that are vegan, like cause they have.
'Cause I had
vegan
cauliflower
milk, they have
buffalo
vegan
nuggets.
cheese. They have.
Nah.
That doesn't mean everything that
It
you
was not
try
it.
is going to be
Nigga,
just
Oreos is
like everything.
vegan.
The stuff
Huh?
that you
Oreo cookies is
eat now,
vegan.
It is?
everything you don't like.
I like Oreos.
So it's not gonna be 100% of everything, but there are things that you can eat that will be good that are not. It don't have to necessarily be a fake.
Some of that
food
stuff
or
tastes like
turn
mulch,
into-
yo.
Some regular food is nasty. That's why.
Yeah,
you
that's
don't eat
that's.
it, so
I mean, that's
that's what
fucked
I'm
up.
saying. It's never gonna be.
Why you eating stuff that's nasty if you could help it? Like you only hear.
I'm not telling you to eat.
only
What I'm
thing-
saying is you don't eat everything anyway. Before you
Yeah.
stop doing, so there are certain things you don't like. So
Right.
if you switch to vegan, there's going to be things that you like. There are things that taste good, and there are things that are nasty. Yeah, don't.
I would
eat the
have to
nasty
learn. I would have
things.
to learn.
Yeah,
what,
you
what's
had to
good, yeah.
research.
Y'all like pudding?
Pudding? Nope.
You don't like pudding?
Jello pudding. Wow.
Not no more.
I had put it.
He don't
Bill
like
Cosby
white
messed
stuff.
it up for you?
Nah.
Oh.
He don't like white stuff.
Oh.
Like
Well, I
you don't
mean,
like
you don't like
mayonnaise.
white-
you
and
get chocolate
ranch.
pudding.
I don't like pudding.
They got all
Oh
different
yeah,
flavors
you're
of
right.
pudding now.
They do have different.
They got red velvet pudding.
Yeah, I don't like red
All
velvet. period.
kinds of
I haven't eaten that in a while.
Jello cut puddings.
Jello.
peanut butter
Well,
pudding.
I've had.
Then they got the
but
pudding with the
nah.
chocolate and the vanilla and the chocolate. That pudding was fire. You can't even remember in school when they gave us the pudding snacks and you could put it in your milk?
They never gave us.
Yeah, put it in your milk.
Yeah, turn your milk to chocolate milk. Stir it up in the milk.
Pudding.
Remember
Gogurt? They're gonna tell
I
you
remember
that
Gogurt.
that
That was
wasn't
nasty,
real
too.
too.
Who said that?
Oh, I'm saying, what if that?
They
was-
I
lying.
think they still sell that shit.
Yeah. They gotta stop selling the product at least. Like, you be like, you never seen this. Bro, it's in all 8. Stop lying, yo. Telling me I ain't see stuff. Like that Jiffy peanut butter over there.
They got a picture of what it looked like for my phone shot.
Yeah, I had a picture of that shit too. In the
It's
locker.
convenient. It's convenient. People be saying that. So they be like, yeah, I got a picture,
No,
but
it
Yo,
was
it
on
burnt
the
with
list.
my
It
house.
shows
It
what it
burnt
looked
in my
like
house
now
with the
and
house
what the
fire, but
people
I had a
said.
picture
Burnt
of
in
it.
my house.
Yeah, like-
fire is crazy.
I got a box. I got
Just Google it and it'll show you the picture.
Yeah.
I got the cassette where E.T. actually said phone home in storage right now, like, but I don't got the key.
You gotta go to TikTok for that information.
right. I got it in my AI app. Niggas lying. Thinking they show us.
But it's no different from the one that they already trying to say is Chif. It's just the same colors. It's just spread out through all of it.
Like a rainbow type shit?
Nah,
But
like
it's blue
just
and
stretched out behind it.
Oh.
So it's the same squares, it's just like stretched out behind it. They don't have it for every letter.
Oh, well, the letters is white, and it just got like this shit.
In the
Yeah.
background.
Like, yo.
I was just looking at it.
Yo.
I was like, I thought it was
You
red.
was just
but-
looking at it.
Yeah.
Yo.
No, I was looking at it because I remember you
Mandela
said
effect,
Skippy.
yeah.
Skippy's the red shit.
Mandela
Skippy's the red lettering.
Yeah, Skippy's the
And
Skippy's
Jif was
blue.
the white. No,
Skippy blue.
Skippy's the red lettering.
It's blue now.
no,
Come on, man,
Skippy
stop
is
fucking-
blue.
come on,
It
man.
is. It's blue now.
I see what I
Blue.
see.
Peter
Look it up.
Pan was
I
blue.
see. I just looked it up, nigga. It was
What you
red.
mean you just looked it up? It's Skippy is blue.
It's red lettering, bro. Skippy peanut butter is red lettering.
Huh.
And Jif is white.
Look,
I'm gonna look, nigga. But
I'm showing you right
Skippy
now.
red lettering.
It's red lettering, yo.
Fucking,
the
Skippy is. Let me see.
Nah, you all fucked up. Yeah, you all fucked
Yo,
up.
they all red, yo.
I told you.
Let me
Fuck,
see.
y'all fucked up.
Yo.
Y'all thinking that
I
shit
was in
fake. Smiley
another.
think that
Yo,
shit fake.
I was in another world, yo.
That's
told
Nah,
you,
but you know
red.
what it is? Because the thing is blue on the back.
Exactly. So it made you think. But that's why I thought, I was like, am I thinking about fucking Jif? And I was thinking about the Skippy letters.
But nah, then again, pictures are fucking deceiving, bro.
It
Cause
is. It is.
this the media, so like, I don't remember that shit being blue like that.
Let me see.
I remember one of these, but that was only because it had the peanut crunches in it.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
right.
that's-
Yeah.
Right.
The
Yeah.
regular one is red.
Let me see.
See, look, they got different colors and shit.
Oh, so
The
easy.
Yeah,
original
they tried
one,
They really trying to mind F you, yo.
Telling you. Timeline. Merging together. Shit, crazy out here.
Yo, and then it's so convenient. The movie Inception come out. They can go in your dreams and move stuff around. Now you believe that you gotta go do this.
That was not how the thing looked.
Yo, I ain't make that up. I ain't do that.
So I tell you, E,
I ain't do that.
it's crazy out here. It's crazy out here. It's
Don't be
crazy
mad,
out
yo. We in a time warp. I said it before. I said it a few times. I was joking, but I said we in a time warp.
We are though.
We really are in a
I'm
time
telling
warp.
you, and it's not our fault. Well, it's not our fault, but I think the people that's fucking with the particle accelerators, they fucked our timeline.
I'm gonna
up.
look up Jiffy peanut butter.
Shit crazy.
I'm
Soon
looking
we
up,
about to
I'm
have.
looking up Jiffy peanut butter.
It
bro.
says it don't exist. That wasn't.
Yep.
It wasn't spelled like.
Nah, it is. Watch.
That's generated though. Don't do that to my psyche.
Somebody did it. Somebody did
Don't
it.
do that to my psyche. Cause that's how I remember it.
19
that's how
That's how I
remember it.
remember it.
1958.
That's how I remember it.
1958.
That's how I
Yo.
remember it. But that's fake. But that's how I remember it though. That ass, like, that's fake, but that's how I remember it.
Wait.
That's how I remember it. That is fake, but that's how I remember it.
Yo.
That's fake. I'm letting y'all know, but that's how I remember it, yo.
What
Like,
is
dead
that?
ass. Dead ass.
That's crazy. What?
Dead ass.
I'm about to post that. Let's see.
You know what I'm saying?
I gotta post that on something so
That's
other
how
people
it
can
was.
see it.
'Cause that's how I remember it, bro.
And my mom remember it too.
Take a screenshot.
So this is different generations. Like
Remember different shit.
she remembers but we, you know what I'm saying? My mom.
But you know
She
what it
said
is?
She remember, and then I don't know about Mickey Mouse, but she
Technology
said she never
remembers
had
both.
No tail.
Technology remembers both. I think technology could be wiped, and I think it could be changed automatically, just like the time. You don't. Well,
The Infinity
yeah.
Gauntlet.
You see what I'm saying? As soon as you set the time for what the time is just gonna do what it do. You don't have to worry about the time. You don't gotta pay attention to it, but it's still there doing it what it's doing. And I feel like that's how the fucking timeline shit work too. Like, it's gonna do what it do. It's gonna change and it's gonna be instant, and we're not gonna notice it. But some people are gonna be tapped
slowly,
into that
but like I said, I didn't have these conversations. Like, there were several times where I would notice something. I'm like, something look different. Something look like it's missing from this logo or something. It didn't look like that before, but I never said nothing to nobody. But I just thought to myself, like, when did
something
this
different.
change?
Exactly.
Like about the Jiffy, I noticed there was one F one day, and I'm like, that was not how it was spelled. But I never said it to nobody. But I just thought it was like a branding thing. But it can't be all of these companies is like they had to change the name, and they're saying it didn't happen anyway. So it's like, no, I know. I'm not crazy.
You're not crazy. You remember that shit, but
yeah, I remember Suzanne.
it was Sinbad,
he was,
right?
yeah, he was a genie. the white, it was a little white boy.
Yeah.
And he made
Why-
one for him.
why
I remember
Sinbad
the
don't
outfit
remember
that
it?
he had on.
Sinbad said he don't remember.
Because it
Somebody paid
didn't
him.
happen in this
They paid him to say
reality.
that?
But because we switched to another reality where it didn't
I don't
happen.
know. I don't know if they paid Sinbad to say.
Yo, he
It's
came
not
out
me.
and said he was in that movie.
He did?
Yeah, he said that it was a terrible movie.
He don't want to talk
Yeah,
about
like a
it.
couple stories about that shit. He was like, it was a terrible movie, so they took it off the script. Then they tried to delete the movie. Anybody that had it, they tried to pay him
Where
off.
is that?
Yo,
I didn't see
Yo,
that. I need to
I don't
see
That's
that.
believe it. I
wow.
don't believe it.
That shit is on TikTok. I bet you.
That's what I seen that shit too.
See? TikTok. Yo, that's why they try to cancel this shit. I think this new TikTok is different too. I really do. I really do.
Yo,
I don't think it's the same no
wanting
more.
us to be great, yo.
I don't think it's the same no more, yo. I think the one now doesn't. Yeah, you're right. Cause I remember what's the name? The feds, the people in the government can't go on TikTok because of China or
Yeah, because they said the security breach.
yeah, but I don't think it's that no more. Cause it's American now. I think Facebook owns TikTok now, if I'm not mistaken.
Elon Musk probably.
Or Musk, yeah. So that's what I'm saying, like, that's American as it gets. Right? So it'd be no problem. So I would assume the content would be different. Crazy.
The Twilight Zone.
What about it?
That's where we're in.
Oh, that we're in the Twilight Zone? Yeah. But we've been in it for a minute, though.
We've been in the Twilight Zone?
For a minute, like.
And rest in peace, Annie Stone.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Really?
Yeah,
She got in a
she
car
died.
accident.
When?
Today or
Today.
yesterday.
Yes.
Oh
Yesterday.
my goodness. Oh my goodness. Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, they try to say it was foul play.
Why? What?
Because she made a video right before she died talking about how
Exposing something?
Her
talking about the
royalties.
label, the Universal label was taking her money. Took all her
Yo, you can't
royalties.
go after big people if you don't got
She
you
said
don't got
she still
something.
had to work.
You
because
gotta
she
have
was
you
not
gotta
getting
have
her
you gotta have
residuals.
something in the like something in the tuck just in case. So you could, you know what I mean?
Change your identity and go
Yeah,
into
okay.
hide and leave the country.
Yeah. Like enemy of the state, like you gotta Will Smith it.
That's crazy. Let me put you back on the phone.
So all the well, not all of it, but the lawsuit with Jay, I think y'all heard has been dropped.
What?
The young girl allegedly whatever
Oh, was
has
it?
been
Yeah.
dropped. Yeah.
Breach.
You know,
So
shout
he
out.
don't, so he don't got no ties.
Shout out to Hov. But he still gotta, claim his kids, man. You can't- You got more kids out there.
There's always somebody coming out. Oh yeah, I was Jay-Z kid. Like
They be looking
Oh,
like them.
Yeah,
Nah, I
yeah.
think that's his kid, yo.
I'm
that
sorry.
one dude that be rapping.
I
That was the
do.
funniest one. Though. That was the funniest one.
That's crazy.
He got a rap album. Hey. Who knows, man?
Who knows?
They be out there, man. They be all over the world smashing joints. So who knows? Like it's possible. I'm not put it. I'm not gonna put it past them.
I'll be mad if I was there. But the shit that fucks me up is if this story is true, he said that when he was trying to get, you know, he's like, yo, I'm willing to prove it. Like, we just got to do the blood test or whatever. And then Jay kind of set him up, like he was supposed to like meet him or some shit like that. And then somebody planted a gun in his car, and then the police came. It was like, hey, what's this? He was like, yo, I wasn't there. And the only thing that saved him was there was a video camera set up like close to where his car was. So they saw the whole thing of the person going to his car throwing a gun in.
Oh wow!
That's the only thing that saved him. I was like, nigga.
If he was a Jay-Z fan, he would have knew what to do. If he heard 99 Problems. Is my glove compartment's locked up. And I know my rights, so you take somebody.
Yo, I'm fucking through,
but I know a little bit enough that you want to legally search my shit. Let's see how smart you are with the K9 cuz I got 99 problems, but come on now. He would have knew what to do, man. I ain't really his son.
Man.
His real son, no.
That's not even funny because what are you doing? You must know that he is, and you don't want to take care of him, so or be responsible. He might not even want.
But that's what I'm
he might
saying.
just want
How you claiming this dude and you got in the situation he talked about? He told you what to do.
Nigga.
And you get that?
This is a serious
First of all, Jay was talking as a trapper. This dude is not a trapper. He's a regular dude.
So how that's your father? You ain't hear none of his music. Oh, I don't listen to any of my dad's songs. You one of those kids?
Even if you listen to this fucking, you didn't know you was gonna get set up, my nigga.
He sent them there.
Yes.
Where the cops come from?
The niggas threw the gun in the car.
Clearly an idiot.
Like, how do you know? He an idiot because he didn't know.
Like an anonymous call that someone is all.
Mom, Jay-Z really my dad? Yeah, girl. Yeah.
Look at your lips.
Son.
You got that from him.
Alright, bet. Yo, I'm coming to see you, Dad.
There was this show. I watched this show. It's called
funny.
All the Queen's Men with Eva Picker. And male strippers, but it's like gangster too. Like people be getting
you
shot
can't say
and
that.
stuff.
It's gangster, but male stripper.
Right. Nah, that don't even
No,
mix.
I'm
That's
saying that's not all it's
Fuck you
about.
talking
I didn't
about?
work there, but like
Gangsta ass,
It's like
she's-
it's like Booty
she's-
Siegel and
because
Fabio.
she's a madam.
What?
What the fuck are we talking
No,
about?
but listen.
Booty
Gangsta
Siegel
Mel
and Fabio.
She's a
Yo.
madam.
What are
Listen,
we
she's a
talking
madam.
about?
Oh, it's that whole
And she
shit.
has it. But they be unaliving people for her. She got other
It don't
people
even
working
use
for
that.
her.
It don't matter.
Saying
They
it-
do stripping, bro.
that's
It's
what
just
it's-
not.
That's crazy.
It's not
That's a
just
crazy
about
concept.
them. There's other
It
people.
don't even.
That's what I'm saying.
It don't matter because
But
that's
anyway,
still like
listen,
in there.
the
Like
point-
yo, you
The
be like,
point of
like,
it,
yo, they be doing crazy
I'm
shit, but
telling
listen.
you that this happened on the show.
Strippers.
Like one of the
Like what?
one of the strippers.
It
What?
it
No,
deflates
listen.
the whole toughness out of this shit.
Oh my God! Listen. So one of the strippers, his name is Shut Up, because I know you're gonna
Oh
laugh.
my God.
his name is Babyface, and
The real baby face was super.
So
Babyface, the
a
gangster.
new stripper started. They call him amateurs, a new stripper, whatever. So
That's his
he
name?
was like looking
Amateur?
through his locker and stuff or whatever. He stole his drawers, but nobody. Obviously,
He
that's
stole
weird.
his
Listen, just
drawers.
listen to the story. Obviously, that's weird. So but somebody caught him and they're like, "What you doing? Why you taking?" He's like, "Mind your business" or whatever. So, but because he was told that was his father. And
What?
he took that so he could go get tested. He came to find him. Some girl came in there, he slept with her, and so he came there to find him. He got the drawers so he could test. So somebody went back and told him like, oh, so now he's trying to fight him. Like, nigga, I ain't.
Yeah, daddy.
No, he's saying I ain't gay because he thought he was acting weird because somebody just see him take his drawers and he didn't tell him why. You don't know what, like, what you doing? Like, you sniffing them or something? Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not. And he kept trying to have a conversation with him too. He's like, nigga, leave me alone. Like, I don't want to talk to you. Before he knew, he thought he was just being weird. So he got tested and then he like. Then it all came out when they were about to fight because the dude told him he took his drawers and he was like, what the heck? He was like, you're my father, or he got the paper out.
That's a weird ass way to find out. You know, like,
and then all the other dudes was
my
there.
son would never do it.
All the other dudes.
My son would want to know me, yo. He was just like, yo, I only want to know if that's my pop.
All the other dudes was laughing. They like, you is the face. He was like, I don't got no damn kids. He said, and then the other guy said, it say right here, 99 point whatever. And then he was trying not to. He's like, nigga, I don't know that hoe or whatever. Like, or I'm not with her. Like, I don't care. I don't know what you want from me, but I don't.
You won't be no
Cause you made it awkward
they
as fuck,
told
yo.
him,
Like,
they told
how you
him,
gonna
like,
do
you
that
know
to
you
me,
damn
yo?
wrong.
Right? Yeah. Like, what kind of son are you, yo? Boundaries, son.
Because that's the only way he was gonna get DNA to find out.
So you just don't know, nigga.
And if you would have asked
Be
him,
a
he
man
probably
and just
wouldn't
don't
have
know.
taken the test.
Like, yo, like, this is
just
what I was
like
saying.
Jay-Z.
If
put
I
a
don't
gun in
want,
your car to
listen,
stop you
I
from-
know.
Allegedly.
This is
Okay.
this is the story of being a man. Unfortunately, as men, we encounter things that's not so pleasant or things that we unfortunately can't change. Oh well, we move on, we go around it, we find another route, we find something else. If it's a dude that don't want to be a part of your life, why you pressing him? You got his drawers.
When he told him that,
you get his drawers, you would
he
press.
didn't know yet.
That's not how you find out.
That is.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. There's no. Listen, there's no way to fucking do that if the nigga don't want to do it. You don't go grab a dude's drawers. It's no way to make that okay.
Yeah,
grab a dude's drawers and go check. And can you test these and see if that's crazy? That's weird, my nigga. I don't. Yo, if you don't want,
So wait, they both were strippers?
He started working there to find him because his mom told him that
his father was a stripper, and then he became a stripper to find his father and took his drugs.
You keep saying that.
That's crazy. You telling this to street dudes who never gonna watch this show. We never gonna watch this.
I'm not telling you.
Just because you said that though, now I'm not gonna watch it. Like,
niggas
just
becoming
strippers
like she
and
owns the strip club, she's a madam.
So they can prove
like,
that they don't pop.
This is why all drama not good drama. And I be saying certain
because I'm trying to tell her that's not a good idea. You talking about yes it is. Yes it is a good idea. How you gonna find out? You know what? He won't find out. He's never gonna know who his father is. He can guess. Damn, it might be this nigga. If that nigga don't want to go nuts some shit to find out, he's not taking my drugs to find out from his father.
I don't think that's a good idea. I think
hell no, it's not a good idea.
I'm not saying that because you said why did he do? Because you have to say that part. Because when you just say he took his drawers, it make it seem like what'd you take my drawers for? He's sniffing it, and that's what happened. Like when the dude told him, that's when it
I don't care if he doing that.
Yeah, but he should have just told him, I think you're my father. Like,
can you go get your drawers checked?
He knew that nigga wasn't gonna do that shit.
Yeah, and then you just have to accept that. Or you gonna beat him up and take his drawers, then he gonna be like, all right, well shit, you took my drawers anyway without my consent. I think I prefer you beat me up and took them shits. Pause. Instead of just sneaking them and shit, cause I'd be like, man, nigga, what's wrong with you? Like, well, I was gonna find out, and you ain't gonna do it no other type of way. Whoa, it's still weird though. It's still weird.
Wait.
Yeah, it's more manly of you to do it that way.
Wait. Nah.
You snuck my drawers?
You said you would rather get beat up.
That's the worst part. What they did after they took it?
Yo, that's what I'm saying. That's the worst, nigga.
Fight me.
No way. I'd rather you sneak it.
If you don't give me these drawers,
cause that's crazy. Smiley.
Then we gonna fight.
That's crazy, yo.
Cause I need to know. Like that's how bad you want it. you know, you must be my
No,
son.
but when he took, but no, he did.
You crazy.
The dudes made him.
You a crazy
They made him feel
motherfucker.
bad because they're like, if that's
You wanna
your
fight
son, you
'cause you
should
wanna
talk
prove
to
Because
him.
it's
Like,
not,
why you
I
doing
mean,
it?
because
So he did tell him, I don't want nothing to
Either
do
way
with
is
you, and he
crazy.
said, okay.
Right.
But he just wanted to find out. He didn't do it.
But
He
either way
let
is
it go
crazy.
after that.
Whether he
didn't.
fought him or he did that. But at least I'd be like, well, damn, he been going this hard. Well, shit, I've been going this hard for my whole life trying to find out. And this is what I gotta go through. You gonna fight me or I'm gonna get these drawers, nigga.
Yo, that sounds
Well, one way or another, nigga. Cause I wanna find out today, like, are we going on Maury? Like, I don't know, like whatever he was gonna do. But I mean, to sneak and do it and then try to be cool with me after you snuck and did it,
It's kind of weird.
it's not gonna happen. So it's gotta be forceful, pause, or you just have to take the no, nigga. I'm not But if somebody came to me humbly, not snuck into a stripper place to be a stripper with me to find out, that's kind of awkward altogether. But if we like met on the street, we was at a bar or something, or even still you stalking me, now you found me or some shit. Now I'm like, yo, how you know where I live? Like, yo, I've been looking online. I went to ancestry.com or whatever.
I feel like the only person I would be when you found out why you did it would be mad because you don't want to take care of it. And that's what it was. He's like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. What you want from me? It's like I don't want nothing. I just wanted to get to know you. He was like, well, I don't want. He's like, I'm good. And so he was like, okay. And that was.
These shows are dribble. For the
He just wanted to find out. And then somebody on one episode, somebody came in the club. They had a flashlight because somebody was trying to unalive Madam. So they brought a flashlight in, and the flashlight had a bomb in it. The security guard took the flashlight from her because they're not supposed to bring stuff in there. And then he was like turning it on, flashing it around, and then he just blew up, and chunks of his body just landed on the other security guard, and she flew across the room because she was standing next to him when he blew up. And then Madam said, Eva Pickford, she said, what the hell happened? Because she just see chunks in the body and stuff. And she was like, the flashlight. It'd be some extra extreme, like.
That was on Tubi?
No, there's a TV show.
Oh.
It's called All the Queen's Men with Eva Pickford.
Yeah, I think I heard about that shit.
It comes on BET.
Oh, it's the black people shit.
Yeah,
Eva
Yeah,
Pickford, the
Oh, it's we in a
Eva
new month now.
Marcel.
This fucking Women's History Month right now. March.
I didn't know we had that.
They
Yeah.
made that up a few years ago.
Oh, okay. I'm
Nah,
about to say,
it been around. Well,
It wasn't always.
it wasn't always a thing.
I remember that.
Y'all had to be heard.
It's like sibling day. I don't remember that shit.
Yeah, they just every year they come out with something.
Green month
That
and
shit.
Earth Day.
now they got Earth Day. Now they got LGBT month.
What month is that?
I don't even know.
Pride, you mean?
Yeah.
What's Pride Month?
I
I
don't know.
don't know.
If you know, you.
Ain't that crazy how pride means
No,
one
you
thing
ain't.
now and it don't mean something else?
It do mean that. It means have pride in yourself.
Yeah, but it's
has the same meaning, but they're talking about
it
who
can't
they are.
it can't be yourself if you're not that.
Is this shit real? Like, yo,
Just because you don't like that, don't mean that they're not proud to be.
Yeah, but you
themselves.
say yourself.
AI.
That is
AI
themselves.
prison.
If they
So,
are
what I'm saying
attracted
is
to the
that's-
same sex, that's what.
A chick.
What
not
I'm
being
saying is-
themselves would be on the
It's gotta
down
be
low.
free.
What I'm
That's
saying
not
is the
being-
word is taken and saying that this is only for this month, and it's not pride
That
for
doesn't take
it's
away
not
the
Black Pride.
definition of the word.
Hold on. It's not Black Pride
You're
month.
saying that.
No,
That's
I'm
Black
saying
History
I'm
Month.
saying is it? So we get 2 Black History Months.
You said it's not Black
You-
History
it- no,
Month. We have
you
Black
no.
History Month.
I'm saying Pride Month is not associated with Black Pride. So I'm saying, do we have 2 Black History Months? Is it Pride? Because if it's not, then we are changing the name of what Pride is. If Pride isn't just for the LGBT community, then the whole month should be Pride
means
for Black
proud
Pride
of something.
But it can't.
It could be whatever
it can't for that month.
That's not changing the word of
it can't for that month if it doesn't have Black Pride. If I can't be
proud,
you see what I'm saying? We can't. That's not.
Nobody
Y'all see what I'm saying?
Who's saying that you can't do that?
I'm saying the reason why they have a month is because they're talking about a specific specific people. And I'm saying that changes the word. If I can't celebrate Black Pride, right, then that changes the word of pride. Because
why can't you?
Because it's not my month.
I'm not celebrating.
Because the month isn't for.
You can't do that.
I'm not celebrating it at that month.
I could choose to celebrate Christmas in July, but guess what?
Pride. That's not even this month, is it? What are we talking about?
I'm saying whenever it is, if it's not pride for everybody, it's pride for that community. And that changes the narrative of what pride means if it's not subjugated to what I want to put it to. If I can't put it to everything that represents pride, then it's subject. You can't, because it's not a month for that. It's a month for them.
Say don't take away when
I'm Black and I'm proud.
How is it already there?
Pride was already a word. They just saying they're proud of their sexuality.
So was Christmas. But guess what? You celebrated on the 25th, right? Right. So
you can still choose to do it. You don't need
listen. You can still choose to believe Santa comes down the. If he does it. It doesn't matter. You can choose to believe whatever you want. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if you have a month, right, and it's called Pride Month, right, and we all know what pride means, and we can't associate ourselves on our prides on that Pride Month, then that means it's a different pride. That means the pride that is pushed, the narrative that is pushed, is being pushed by the community that's pushing it. It's not the pride community. It's the LGBT community. That's all I'm saying. So we can't celebrate.
But it don't say.
Do whatever
you want.
You can do whatever you want. But it's not our month.
I'm Black and I'm proud.
All I'm saying is that's not our month.
And there are Black people that are.
All I'm saying,
you can do that.
If it's a Pride Month, then we should be able to celebrate Pride. Period. But that's not what it's. That's not what it's for.
Just because
just
like you can't do what you're gonna do.
I understand that, and I know that. I'm just saying the narrative.
You're acting like it's a law that's saying.
No, I'm telling you.
But they're pushing it for that.
It's
gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird if a hetero dude is doing hetero pride shit.
Exactly.
Gay pride.
Exactly. And that's all I'm saying.
It's backwards.
I'm not saying that's good, that's not bad, but that's what it is. Like it's not like you could do that. Like you said, I could say, oh, this is Black Pride Month, but guess what? Nobody's gonna recognize it as that.
Well, people don't just say this is a holiday. You can't just make a day, but you can celebrate or be prideful any day. You can when has anybody ever said this is a holiday of just a regular person and made it that? Like what?
Nah, it's not a holiday. It's recognized for that month. Just like history of Black people is recognized in February.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's not a specific day, but it's still glorified by more than.
But you could be like on Tuesday, March 18th. Is this? You know what I mean? I want to do this. And you could just say that, but it's not going to be widely spread unless you have a concert or some shit. There's no way to, you got to have the influence.
You got to use the pride.
And then as soon as you use that influence, they watching. Please believe it. Anybody with
Big Brother is watching.
Somebody watching. You got over 100,000.
I got the feeling.
Oh, okay. What are you pushing out?
And I got no privacy.
Wicked game, though.
Scary out here, man.
need some food.
Well, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Get Lifted. 30 is the new 20. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell
Ding.
so you're notified the next time we post or go live. I'm La Hefa. Why was you throwing up gang signs? I'm sorry, what was you
I was just going
doing?
like this.
That's
That's a 90.
That's
That's a 90.
I just look and see
That's a
his
90s
hand move,
thing.
but then he stopped when I turned around.
That's a
so I
90s
didn't
thing.
know.
You wouldn't get it. You had to be there.
Doing a mini Molly
That's
Rock.
a 90s.
Okay, say your name.
Chris O.D.
Oh. SmileyJizzle.
So press.
Oh, where can they find your works?
Shit. Find me on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube.
That's your name.
Yeah,
On
Toko
that?
Press. TOK, the number 4, PREZ.
Okay, and we're out. Get lifted.
You lived it.